Hello, I'm here. You're a little bit, I guess less inclined to do my usual bizarre greeting at the start that breaks what you would expect for no other reason than for its own sake, often to no great effect, but... And I pretty much said that immediately after the very beginning of that statement, so it didn't matter. Oh well. One of the words that I said was hello. I forgot the other one. But anyway, yes, I'm here. That's probably the exact other word that I said. Well, set of words that I followed up with. And that's probably where you would hear most people stop, but I suppose I can't be satisfied with that. But in semi-related news, I guess I can be satisfied with keeping the hashish demon sculpture as the background for a while longer, given that I apparently have not had the time to try and figure something else out for the stream graphics and try to bring those back. But at least I was able to get a bit more stream music, and by a bit more I mean like 2 more albums than just a drum team. Who populates this new randomized playlist, since I don't know if I'm gonna try to bring back like every single album or even every single track that I had on here before, but maybe I'll just do something similar to what I have right now. Just like pick some specific albums that can probably get some good use out of and just kind of dump pretty much every single workable track from that into a playlist and randomize it. And there you go. I mean, what I have right now is an apparently nearly 7-hour playlist with 158 tracks, so it certainly worked out for me so far with 3 albums. But anyway, hello Burn, hello Ecuador. Playlist is updated, by the way. It's good to know, because that is probably what this will segue into right now. Just noticed I'm gonna have to move this a little bit so it's not under the track information, and probably also so it's not under the or overlapping with the chat thing. The preset for which should be right here somewhere, I guess. This one, yeah, it's like the quote-unquote normal one. Oh, apparently if I put that off screen slightly, it doesn't update until I bring it back into a place where it's actually visible on screen. That's weird. I haven't noticed anything like that before, but I suppose that makes some degree of sense. But yes, we're going to be doing it like this to make a long story short. I'll make this a little bit smaller so it completely doesn't overlap. There we go. No, I still have the yo-yo thing that I had up here somewhere. I think I even have it here. Like, I have the source that I used to have for it. Maybe I can try to restore that, because I think I already downloaded it. Let me see. Fortunately, I was able to find a couple of versions of this that were online, so at least I didn't lose that. Okay, well, it's there. I guess I'm gonna have to flip it through some kind of filter, color correction. Not color correction, just like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's gonna be possible for me to, like, can I just do this? Oh, so I can. There you go. That works. Now I have a couple of graphics to populate this lonely corner of the screen, at least. But in other news, and okay, that's still there, that's still gonna work. I guess I'm gonna just leave this visible because I'm gonna be using it right now, but just time to maybe just a little bit of VGM. Go ahead and do a bit of that as sure that I end up glossing over something in the background here that I probably shouldn't be. Which is probably not the case. And I get this set up. Let me see. I suppose I will reshuffle the Compound Chase playlist. So why not? See if that works with any kind of efficiency. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't be quite as expedited right now as I wish it would be, but perhaps this will give me a little bit of time to calculate the difference. It's like 32 videos longer in this iteration versus the final one, which I noticed as it finally updated. So let me go ahead and go through the tracks that are at the top here, at least a little bit. What album is this? Is this Drama Team Monarch? Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I don't remember any kind of context in that game that the word Monarch would fit, but then I remembered there actually is, and this. I actually want to listen to this a little bit more later, so I'll stop that at the beginning and transition on to listening to this playlist, which has Live Alive, Live Alive at the top. You can tell that it's supposed to be pronounced Live Alive because that matches the freaking katakana characters that are in the cover. That's right in the image for this video, but there's a few other things here, like Sphere Hunters, like Avi Ancient Dance from Xenogears, like Fate Castle, yada yada yada. Discussion Heat Up, which... Ooh, never mind. I thought this might be one of those Danganronpa tracks that I wouldn't be able to recognize at all. But I guess not that one. Probably wouldn't be able to put a name to it very easily, though. There's Kerning City Bad Guys from Maple Stories, some Sonic shit, and also something else that I don't think I want to acknowledge, but whatever comes after this will be the first of 5 randomly chosen tracks from whatever's gonna play after this point in this playlist. And let's see, what am I, how do I finish this sentence? Why am I completely freezing up at this point? Anyway, 5 random tracks, each one will play for about a minute, and they are all guessable, I would say. And I have no idea what tab is next to this one. Will it do? It will do, yeah. So let's go ahead and play whatever's after this and start there. And hopefully it plays and doesn't require me to, like, go back into... Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure I know the game track for this. It's a game that I think I replayed briefly in a couple of different contexts in recent history, but I don't think I really got very far in either of those playthroughs. They were just like completely fruitless. Maybe I should play these games on stream at some point in the near future. I feel like it's been way too long since I played any of them, and I probably would benefit from a completely fresh try, given that I don't think I remember really spending a lot of time with these games since I was like in middle school or something. That was a long time ago. And as of right now, it's been a minute, so... DKC3 Crazy Calypso, I think it's DKC2 Primal Rave. I have to find out. It is Primal Rave from DKC2, yeah. Best one. And that I probably end up having the best technical knowledge of anyway, going back to this one. Out of all the ones in the trilogy, but would still probably want to play them all again at some point, regardless. But yeah, that's what this is. Pretty much just loops after this, and there's like a slight variation in the percussion or something, but yeah, maybe there is. No time to quickly pop over into the next one. Let's see, or figure out what this is. I don't think it's, it sounds very vaguely familiar, but I don't think it's from that certain series, which is like the freaking bane of my existence. That sounds like this. Doesn't quite have that homogeneous sound. In fact, yeah, it's more like that. Donkey Kong Land Ancient V Rock, that makes a lot more sense. Well, it's not Cranlantis, which is, I think, the only Donkey Kong Land track that I can actually readily recognize. You know, I think I also vaguely recall playing Donkey Kong Land, those games on emulator back in the day, but I don't remember if I just like never made a lot of progress in them or if I just forgot about them. They're just like very clunky adaptations of Donkey Kong Country. But I suppose are an interesting product in their own right. Let's see. Well, it has been a minute, so I can confirm. that this is Ancient Beaver Bob from Conland. I say the beach reminds me of like an old YouTube poop that I saw of the sewer race. It's like the biggest little particle of memory that gets peaked whenever I listen to this. Apparently advertised as having a banana yellow game pack, which I wouldn't know because I'm pretty sure that I never saw any physical copies of this game. Let's see what may follow. A double Donkey Kong. Is this gonna be like a ultimate Donkey Kong collection in one randomized? No, I guess not. It's actually kind of quiet. Hold on. I feel like I know the game just based on what I can hear right now, but I need to. Yeah, I think I have a pretty good idea. I actually cover both my ears with my headphones, which is not necessarily what I always have this thing set up as. I mean, I guess these headphones, which are a copy of the freaking headphones that decided to completely crap out last week as well. I think they are like just straight up a second copy of here's this noise to removal doubt. I guess these were, I guess it's like pairs of glasses. They fit quite a bit more snugly right now. They haven't been distended yet. To the point where they're gonna slip off at the slightest movement. Well, hopefully I can keep them that way for a while. Metroid Prime Chosen Ruins here. Took me a second to recognize the sounds, but like just a few seconds in, it became kind of clear that this pretty much was Metroid Prime. I don't think that Chosen Ruins, like there's any other tracks that sound quite like Chosen Ruins that would actually fit this kind of vibe this well, so there you go. I would say that Metroid Prime is probably another game that I need to replay, specifically the Prime Trilogy. Out of all the games in that series, but well, I did have that like Metroid Marathon, all those like that long while back. I don't know if I'd want to like have a review of that anytime soon, as far as playing a bunch of games in that series, like, just by myself. And get Metroid Prime Quick Rounds. I don't know about this one. Played Last Final Chase, which is a brand new track. Suppose I can believe that. But yeah, it's not like, I guess about 2.5 minutes in that it gets to this part, which is probably the one that I consider more recognizable as far as the melody. Maybe not so much the, just the general composition of the sounds and the ambience. I feel like that's probably easy enough to recognize by itself, but anyway. It's been all Nintendo first party so far, will it be in a different, and also I guess games or series that have been worked on by Retro Studios at some point. That's also clearly something that this can be categorized as. Let's see what is going to be next. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure that at least that second category doesn't really apply to this game, but I know what other one does. A bit of a trend in this random selection so far. Let's say that I even have this game within arm's reach, like an actual physical copy of me, but I'm not 100%. Seem to be over. But yeah, this is indeed Wasn't Your Door Roleport Sewers, a game that I played on a couple of games really. Paper Mario 1 and 2 that I played on stream not that long ago, I don't think. I have a terrible sense of time, so that might be completely and utterly wrong. be very surprising, though. Would be very unsurprising news. If it had actually been like 10 years since I did that, and I just don't know how to measure the passage of time. But yeah, that's what this was, so... wonder if the next and final, well, potentially final investor some kind of a hiccup with eligibility, but I would buck the trend of... well, it doesn't buck the trend of being on first-party Nintendo consoles or systems, at least. I'm pretty sure. Even if... when it comes to development or IP ownership, it's a whole other story, I would say. DuckTales African Lines, yeah, it was DuckTales something. Oh, it occurs to me that I've never played any version of DuckTales. Do I have the remastered version on any platform that I have on here? Apparently I do, let's see. Apparently I got it on Steam at some point. Might have been some Humble Monthly thing or something. Typically that's the easiest explanation to resort to when I see a game that I don't remember specifically looking for. I should probably also check out the NES one at some point. I'm not sure if like all the tracks from the original have an equivalent in the remastered version, but I guess that's something that I should probably try to find out by myself too. That'd probably be the best way to go about it. But yes, this is what that has been. And I guess it's about to fade out by itself, so I'm just gonna segue into whatever the little extra track at the end is going to be. What could that be? It's apparently gonna be Chill It Right Freezer from Hypnospace Outlaw. Yeah. And that seems to be getting a lot of support in the submission circuit, even though I know absolutely nothing about it. DuckTales bonus theme is Dio's most hated track. Oh boy. Am I gonna play new adventure games when I could be playing 25-year-old adventure games that I've never actually played before? It just doesn't make sense. I was about to say that they changed the album art for Hypnospace in the voting channel because I couldn't see it, but no, I'm just blind. Maybe once I figure out how to set up like a Windows 98 virtual machine, then I'll play Hypnospace in celebration of that, but... let me see... oh yeah, speaking of votes, did I remember to do one thing? Okay, I almost forgot to do my other, like, vanilla votes. At least I might actually end up sitting on the subscriber votes and like let the spirit bomb build up for a little bit instead of just like spamming that like clockwork like I have been doing recently. Actually, hold on, not that. I'm clicking on the wrong things here. Oh hey, look at that, the bot messages are displaying, even though for some reason the bot seems to be under the impression that it should be throwing out a message at the very start of the stream before anything has been said, which I'm pretty sure is not my intention. I also have no idea, like this didn't enter my mind until just a moment ago, but I have no idea if this, like the Hypnospace soundtrack would be subject to any kind of trigger-happy robot stuff, so I guess I'll just go ahead and fade this back in. As I get ready to play the video game. I will try to switch a category now. Hopefully my dashboard tab doesn't decide to crash like it loves to do while I'm doing this. It loves to do that in general, not just while I'm doing this. I guess I'll try it like this. And go take a look in this here window, since it should definitely be a case where this thing was in effect. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Just noticed that apparently I have Gabriel Knight 2 and 3 in my Go library. For some reason I didn't think that I had the second one. But I only had the third one. But I actually had managed to download the second one and get it to work, but I guess I was confused. Probably was confused because of how bizarre it is to try and install the like fan-made subtitles mod for that game. But in other news, I guess in news of another classic adventure game that was actually remade in an official capacity, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Let's see if I can get this on screen. Should still work just from me selecting this and pressing the button right, I would hope. So, well, as usual, it seems this game reloading just throws you right back into the game. No greater fanfare, so let's wait for it to show up. Okay, there it goes. Oh, I just noticed a potential problem with this setup, but there's no graphics on the right. It's that you're gonna be able to see through, so just like the chunk of the right half of the game that's there, so looks like you're gonna have to maybe try to get some kind of rudimentary replacement for that. That's not actually just a see-through thing. What is background to? I guess we don't know. Background is there, background 2 is presumably on the right side, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna take a look. Do I have any images downloaded that could serve that purpose in a pinch? I only have the stuff that you've seen so far. I have some memes, which is probably not a good thing to implement at this time. I have a picture, an old picture that I downloaded that I posted on the Chase Discord actually of like a pizza that I made some time back. That probably wouldn't work, would it? Maybe it would. At least you'd only be able to see like the very left side of it. Let me try that as an experiment. This is probably not a great idea on principle, but all you have is a hammer. Okay, here we go, yeah. Like, you can't even see that, can you? Well, if you disappear in the chat, you can see the corner of the pizza, but otherwise you just see this mysterious black background. If I move it up a little bit, you can see a little bit of the pizza itself. I'm sure that will create a very enticing image. The thing that I should do, though, I guess, is make this yo-yo thing a little bit less transparent. Surely I can do that. Just go to filters, gamma contrast, yada yada yada, saturation. Here we go. Is it saturation? I don't think it's saturation. I think that's the wrong thing. Cancel those. Oh, I can't actually restore that. Leave it at 0, I guess that's what it was in. Opacity? No, there we go. Opacity is what I want. Make it, I don't know, 75%. I think that's a little better. Now doesn't this feel like home? I have no idea what track this is, but if I had to guess, it's from Calavera of Darkness. It's like one of these tracks that isn't a stage track, it's just like incidental music for a cutscene or something, so... You know, rather shockingly, I don't actually remember every single one of these tracks. I feel like I need to restudy on... Not really the tracks themselves, but like whatever they're called for the DS ones. I feel like I don't know the names of those necessarily as well as I would like for at least a couple of games, but... Oh well, I guess maybe some of that will also be determined by which Castlevania game ends up being the one that I actually submit for 500 points whenever freaking Neo 2 finally gets through. Which will hopefully be before too long, but how do we just go back, I guess, exit. No, don't exit the game, I want to return to the game. But here we are, back in the game. No, previously on Grim Fandango. I think we came back to the city that this whole story began in, and now we are disguised. Because we are infiltrating this casino place that apparently the main bad guy owns. I think Meche's around. This isn't Meche though, is it? To interact with this person. That might be Meche. Not quite sure. I'm not too sure.
Strange is going on under that raincoat.
What we're gonna find to... what stuff we're gonna find to do here. This isn't the same guy that gave us like the fake ID back in Robocaba, is it?
What's Chowchilla Charlie doing here in Hector's casino? I knew that suitcase full of counterfeit tickets wasn't his.
Well, yeah, I did figure that. Feels kind of familiar.
Hola!
Response. Very delayed response. A little rude.
No drinks for me, thanks.
We're not gonna give ourselves away to him.
Hola!
Apparently once you say hola,
No drinks for me, thanks.
not really do anything until he actually replies back.
Hey, what's going on under that raincoat?
I don't know what's going on under that makeup.
I suppose that's a fair response, even though it's clearly
Agent
a
Calavera?
lot fishier.
Didn't Salvador chop you in half early this evening?
Yes, for just giving me this glorious opportunity to serve the cause by gathering funds for the LSA while stealing from our arch enemy at the same time.
Oh, is that what happened? I think I vaguely recall that he like got shot, but apparently they saved him by chopping off the part of his body that was the part that had flowers growing out of it. Because that's how that works in this universe, so it would seem. I don't know if that is Meche or not. Can we go like all the way over here? Oh, yes we can. That's stopping at the... can't go off the screen here.
I can't go strolling through the halls now. I'm on the lam.
I mean, it didn't really seem like anyone's going to recognize you that doesn't already know you, so... I vaguely recall talking to this guy last time. What did he have to say?
Johnny Thunder isn't gonna be happy about this.
Maybe Mr. Thunder needs to spend more money on wardrobe.
Trying to brush ourselves off as somebody?
Johnny Thunder is...
Maybe Mr. Thunder needs to spend more money on wardrobe.
Let's see what we have in the inventory. Do we still have the scythe? That seems like the... yeah, there we go. Completely basic item that we never get rid of.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to him. I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Lemans.
Even though we got that when we were like at the other end of the, like this entire world. To be able to like make it to the next world.
Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone. I wonder how that soldier's getting by without this arm.
Did we give the arm back to him? I mean, apparently we were able to meet him again.
I bet the agent in his photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
The one that lost his arm.
It's a handheld grinder.
And a handheld grinder, okay. And apparently examining the threatening letter caused the music to switch. Hold on. Well, this wouldn't have been the guy that lost his limbs, right? So you have anything to say about this? Apparently that would be disrespectful. Do you see anything else that we might be able to offer him? How about this picture?
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
I'm asking for information. That doesn't seem practical if you're not even able to try and gather more information that way. I don't know what the deal is with
I wonder if she's intrigued by my new jaw.
like Meche question mark. I'm still not sure if this was supposed to be
Meche,
her.
it's me.
Oh. I suppose it answers that.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Trying to fucking kidnap the guy. Alright.
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you.
Okay.
Hey.
mean, he's in the sheet. He seems to be having some trouble getting out of there.
I'm going to punt this twerp the first chance I get.
Young lady.
Doesn't seem like we're able to interact with the lump anymore now, though.
Crying out loud. I wonder if she's intrigued by my new jaw.
Well,
You must be patient, my kitten. I'll escort you to your party just as soon as my system pays off here.
Why do you want to get him into a sheet?
I told him there was a big toga party at the Casino Romano, but he had to wear this sheet to get in. After he changes, you take his suit and go upstairs. Get it?
okay. I mean, it really makes sense with just trying to cover him in the sheet like we did before.
You're trickier than I thought. Meche got this sheet for Charlie.
We can't leave with the sheet, though, can we? Can we use it on this guy?
Meche got this sheet for Charlie.
Can we straight up leave with the sheet, though? Can we try to go over here and get a change?
If I were wearing this toga, could I go upstairs?
You're getting us confused with the Casino Romano, pal.
I guess that casino thing. The only other place that's
Meche got
having
this sheet
the
for Charlie.
toga party. It's not a lie, at least, but it doesn't seem like we can really leave this place without getting rid of the sheet.
I know this guy. He can play the slots for days.
He said as soon as the machine pays off, he'll come with me.
Okay, and you believe him? So we can try this again and
Not again.
do something to try and... This is apparently the biggest payoff symbol in these machines. According to the readout, there is like 3 golden lectures.
Crying out loud.
I don't know, do we beat him over the head with something?
Funny. Help.
I'm not really sure what else we can do. Liquid nitrogen, the bow in hand that we took out the other guy.
You must be patient, my kitten. I'll escort you to your party just as soon as my system pays off here.
I think that would be disrespectful.
Well, I don't know, can we talk to this guy some more?
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
I'll stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Le Mans himself, and I'll make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah.
Anything else to say about that?
There's a machine over here that seems unbeatable.
Ava. Are we trying to get this guy to go to a specific machine? Like maybe we get this guy off the machine and then talk to that guy?
That one with the sucker planted in front, tell me when it gives up, and I'll make it cough cold change.
It's alright, maybe we ought to try that. Let's try one more time. And once Meche decides to be selectable again.
I know this guy. He can play the slots for days.
He said as soon as the machine pays off, he'll come with me.
Not again.
Okay, yeah, surely this counts as him giving up,
Get you.
as far as we were concerned. Right, do it now.
Funny.
Special assignment just in from Salvador.
Ah. Hey.
Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Yes, sir!
God. Young lady. Oh, for crying out loud.
I can't really make sense of what exactly that was supposed to be, but it was some kind of fish skeleton.
God.
suppose this makes a little more sense.
Hey! Young lady.
If he's driving that unicycle with one arm, though, it's gotta be pretty extended.
I did it! My system worked! I knew it! I told you!
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one for me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
Alright. I guess we assume that she won't be staying, or we won't be staying here for too long, though. Just as long as it takes to...
A little tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
Sled dog. Oh, it was whatever he was wearing before when he apparently brought a sled all the way to the other end of the world. At least what we assume to be all the, like the other end of the world. I guess we remember the early part of the game. It seems like, I guess, that people are brought here first, and then that's where the journey starts.
I'm not going up there unarmed.
Unarmed. Guess we maybe would be actually let up there now, but we also need a weapon.
I think this is his good side. I'm not going up there unarmed.
But we don't have any weapons, though, do we? It doesn't look like there's probably much we can do.
This is where Hector rips off the people too poor to go upstairs.
No, not picking that up, comment. And thankfully there's no money system in this game, so we don't have to worry about this being a factor.
Hey! Oh, you're kidding me. It only pays off if you bet? That's not fair.
I'll see. And of course it does look like it's the biggest payout. That's probably just like on purpose. But yeah, I guess we can't leave. At least in that direction. Can we go back in this direction? I guess we need to actually go find a gun now. Don't quite remember where all of these places go. This.
Go to sleep, sure thing. Close your big clay blind eyes.
I do vaguely remember going up this ladder though, but I guess we're going down it again. Or at least getting on the top part of it and then having to manually tell him to go back down it. This way or that way. Oh hey. Guess we can't speak to Glorious anymore then. Glorious who almost died in the first part of year 4, but...
Hello down there. Ooh, never mind. Go back to sleep, whatever you are.
Does anyone in here have a gun? Do you have a gun, your name was?
Any messages for me?
Nope, calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. In light of the recent disappearances, all agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice. Nah. Memo to all agents. Priority urgent. Eva finally got that radio working. Salvador, come in. Salvador, all agents are ordered to avoid travel in unlit areas until further notice. Salvador, come in. Salvador? Hey, Eva finally got that radio working.
Right, because there is no follow-up, other than whatever Hugh had left over from accepting the memos again.
It's the part of that soldier that didn't get up and hop out of here on one hand. The rest of him has gone to seat already. The rest of him has gone to seat already. The rest of him has gone to seat already.
What about these devices in the back? Yes, we started here, so we probably wouldn't be able to find anything more. So.
Nothing to see but flowers. It's attached pretty well. Nothing to see but flowers. Bet if I could get that plant lover out of there, I could talk him into making a gun for me instead.
Wait, what?
Bet if I could get that plant lover out of there, I could talk him into making a gun for me instead.
Oh, I guess we have to...
It's attached pretty well.
To this point, I kind of vaguely wish that I had begun this chapter from the beginning, but...
Must be a little Mitchy.
Or at least after we got to this part.
Already got some.
Got some pigeons.
Already got some.
Indeed, we got pigeons for this place, but I don't think we're carrying any of
Nothing
them
else
right
in
now.
there besides that agent's photo.
But yeah, I think I vaguely recall that there's apparently some guy that makes guns for Hector. Oh yeah, we did come this way before. It doesn't really seem like we can go anywhere else from here, though. Yes. And look at a couple of these things,
Shoot.
but...
That didn't... Shoot! That didn't work. Not picking that up.
What about this direction? Is it viable? Just,
Okay, I don't know what's down there, but I have issues with it.
yeah, a dark tunnel where trouble doesn't seem very practical, or ostensibly survivable. Well, in a matter of speaking, of course. Whenever that comes up, we do have to clarify. Alright, so... You probably don't want to go all the way to, like whatever the upstairs section is in the casino area without getting a gun first, but there is apparently another place where we can climb up. I don't remember if we tried that before. We probably did. But of course I don't remember quite what that resulted in. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember now. We got like something done here to get makeup, and then we went into the other place, but this is also gonna be the key to getting it done.
Show business coffee.
We spiked the coffee with something or something to that effect. I don't quite remember exactly how that went though.
Is it showtime yet?
Johnny Thunder still hasn't rolled in yet. You know these prima donna crooners.
Hey, you're talking about Johnny Thunder.
Sorry.
Alright. Well, can we climb up even farther? Because I guess we came from this direction. Maybe. I noticed that this was here. Oh yeah, I remember now. There was like something up here that we ended up using for the...
This snowmaker is huge.
I have the coffee spike
Not much use without the grinder.
grinder.
It's huge.
We put the grinder back. Can we... Guess must have gotten it from here, because we have it with us right now. Right. Didn't really result in much of anything, though.
This snowmaker is huge.
I guess we just put the grinder right back into our possession.
This lever is attached to the fake snow supply. That would just dump blocks of fake snow on the ground. Not a very festive holiday effect.
So who's to say it wouldn't be something that we would want to do anyway?
That would just dump blocks of fake snow on the ground. Not a very festive holiday effect.
Yeah, I'm not too sure though. Can we possibly go to get a gun? It's not any of these places. Let's take another look back here. I think that leads back to... it's this way, isn't it? Guess I'm completely wrong again. There we go. It's back to this headquarter room. And we have the pigeons.
Already got some.
And we can look at that guy from in here.
Bet if I could get that plant lover out of there, I could talk him into making a gun for me instead.
And we do have the threat still with us, the nitrogen, the arm. This guy's picture. Hold on a moment. Can we use the
If I
picture
show
of
him
the
this
beta?
photo, he'll fly off without anything to deliver.
To deliver something? What if we
Bet
have
the agent
him?
in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
Yeah, poor guy that Hector just shot, but apparently not the same poor guy that Hector just shot that's, you know, left his half-sprouted body on the ground here. Must be the other guy that I suppose that dude on the camera is talking to. So, what if we have him receive this?
This is a note. You like notes, remember?
Oh, not really right next to the bird here, so that animation doesn't work quite as well as intended.
This pigeon's got my scary note from Hector.
Okay. No. It would be great if you could stay over here, but I guess as long as it works, it's not a huge problem. Only he's got the scary note, and now have him fly over the note to where this guy is.
Here goes nothing.
Surely.
Go, baby, por la revolución!
Okay, maybe the actual place that we... or the actual bird that we sent isn't actually gonna make it back.
One of Hector's messengers. With a message for me?
Well, that's going to very conveniently complete the effect we were going for, I suppose.
I've been watching. I'm coming to sprout you myself. George truly, Hector Le Mans. I knew it! I knew he was out to get me the whole time! You'll never find my secret hideout, Hector. You're going to have to find yourself another Flores.
Alright, that's pretty convenient. Not as convenient as just having one of the evil birds be right outside the window and the other one made it though. That seemed like unlikely. Improbable. And yet it works out for us perfectly.
Give me that.
What did we just get?
Not so high! Watch the chrome!
Some kind of remote control for making the wheels go up and down.
This remote control works the bone wagon suspension.
I guess stuff is still happening on the screen when we're looking at the inventory. But yeah, wouldn't this be the place where the dude landed?
I saw Bowsley run down here, but where did he go?
Well, there's only one place where he could have gone, I guess, from here. Only one other exit we can take notice of. It's a place where we refuse to go.
Can anyone hear me besides the scary monster? Dang. Shoot! That didn't work. Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
I don't know if out of all of the items that we have right now, anything would count as really helpful.
How about this one? Anyone down here? Monsters? Again?
That's really helpful. Wait, what? Oh, is that what's going on? I think there might be a bit of a trouble with the modular configuration where it's saying stuff every X number of minutes independently of anything else. Let me see if I can fix that. So, liquid nitrogen, the severed hand, the picture which we still have. I thought we gave that away to the bird. The grinder and this thing. Which will probably come in handy for something soon, but how about the arm? Can we somehow send that down there by itself?
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
Yeah, this is the one. Hold on. Yeah, that's what the fuck. Doesn't look like the messages thing is working right. So we just have to turn that off for now until I can figure out how to. Yes. Or not. Or yes. No. I'll just do that. It's still showing me the messages, which is weird. Oh well, whatever. As long as I don't have to... continue watching that in the immediate future. Yeah, I'm guessing that didn't work.
Thank you, sir. Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
Can we dump the tiny amount of liquid nitrogen that we can? That we have into the sewers and somehow be able to make this whole place habitable or navigable?
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
Let's just take a look back here. There's the cover, but this is a separate
Looks
hotspot.
like Bowsley broke a canister of Sproutella when he landed. I hope he didn't drip any on himself.
Sproutella just makes the flowers appear in contact.
If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glowing mittens. If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glowing mittens.
Is there anything else that I can... I guess maybe this thing? Maybe now the arm will be helpful.
I think that would be disrespectful.
No, I guess we don't want to compromise the arm as well, even though that, I guess, then get hit with the flower stuff. What if we dip the side with it? It would be double.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Oh. Maybe the liquid nitrogen?
There can't be too much in here. I better save it.
Okay, now apparently we want to keep the liquid nitrogen with us. Grinder and this thing. I think the grinder or the remote control would be very useful for this. Surely the picture wouldn't be.
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
Okay, hold on. Probably really bizarrely bad idea, but we have this thing.
It's a handheld grinder.
Oh, can't. Hold on. I have to come back up here. In order for what I've got in mind to actually be doable. This is the place that goes to the backstage area, right? I think this ladder does. Does seem like very circular, very distant logic, but doesn't really seem like there would be that much more of an option at this point. I'll actually replace the grinder that I take from this place and put it here again. I find it a little bit strange that that works perfectly when it's just completely separated from the rest of the machine, but what if we take this thing and also put it through here?
I think he'd be happy to know his body was serving the cause like this.
Alright then. I mean, did we get that? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so we have to place both of these things in the... on that thing in order to be able to, you know, actually have them together. But now they're just kind of stuck to each other. And maybe like this. Maybe like this, we can use these two things together.
If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glory mittens.
Oh, I guess we don't have... I guess because we climbed down the ladder, we don't have this stuff out anymore, but it should be right here.
It's a bone chipper now.
It's a bone chipper now. Maybe with the bone chipper in hand.
The flakes of bone are sprouting when they hit the puddle and turning into baby tears.
Baby tears. Is that a type of flower? Is that what I'm seeing there? I suppose now we have some kind of a trail. That's gonna be a lot of bone dust from this one. No severed half of an arm though. But I mean, even if we follow the logic which I think we're following right now, which is, yeah, use this thing to keep on follow the trail into the sewer tunnel and just get the attention of the spooky sewer monsters. They're making quite a bit of noise with the grinder, I would imagine.
Okay, I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Oh, I guess the light's gonna come from the bone wagon, which is also gonna be pretty loud, I would imagine.
That must be the floor's hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us!
Coming out of which, oh boy, it's Resident Evil time, which we failed to notice. Not too sure how to respond to this. I mean, it doesn't seem like this thing is doing anything to us right now, just kind of posturing. Use something else. Oh, let's put that away. Well, we can apparently only use this thing, but we really can't use anything else.
That ledge looks like a safer place to be. But that ledge looks like a safer place to be. But can't reach, can't reach.
Maybe if we move this thing all the way up. Oh. I guess when we move like this, we are more intimidating than the monster. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like we can die here, unless it's just that delayed reaction.
I can't reach that high.
Can you reach now? They're going one space. Oh, yeah, apparently one space forward was all it took to be able to get on the ledge. I mean, we're just gonna go past and leave blood is to be chomped at by the monster, surely. And the dude notices us immediately, so... I'm thinking this is gonna be timing based, and it's gonna have to do with manipulating this some more. But how exactly is this going to work? After all, I didn't actually meant to get on the ladder though, like go up a little bit more. Surely now he's noticed that I'm here. Okay, so what happens if I move the thing now? How do we try to kill it? Yeah, I thought that sounded like that might be possible, so I guess if I just try it like this, we're gonna be able to actually leave him behind, I guess, if He's pinned down by the car, but he obviously doesn't have to stay there the entire time. We're just gonna leave him there at least until we get back. Florist. This is supposed to be a secret hideout in a sewer, but populated by horrible creatures, and yet it's just put the florist thing up.
It's amazing how a little touch of human remains can brighten up a place. No. No. No.
Hector?
Yeah, I found
Hector,
you.
is that you? You better back off, man!
That's the most gruesome
I mean
window
it! I'm
display
not
I've
feeling
ever
too
seen.
rosy! That's a gruesome display!
I'm not touching any of these human
Hector, is
remains.
that you?
I'm not touching any of these
This
human
human
remains.
remains sane! You better back off, man!
At least he's got some of the bodies on ice.
Bodies on ice!
Thanks for saying this out loud. I hadn't really noticed that
I'm not
left the
feeling
keys.
too rosy!
Spawning
I'm
directly
having-
for observation.
I feel there's other shot. Freshness counts. I'm thinking I better.
Judging by the emblem, these cases are full
Things
of
are gonna
Sproutella.
change. Yeah, the good stuff too. None of that slow-acting fern food that I left for Hector. What's that? What are you doing? Are you crazy? Get back! Put your hands over your head. Put your head in your hands. Put your head in your lap. Fern food. Things are gonna change around here.
See, there's someone else to manipulate
Yeah,
this
man.
thing.
You are crazy. I say get back, Hector.
I don't really see how he could recognize Mandy in his current
Who do
state
you
with
think
Hector,
you're
though.
fooling? I love plants. Is that so wrong?
Come back here, talk to him.
I'm picking
Plants
up a
are
lot of
beautiful.
anxiety here. Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Bowsley. I'm here to hurt you.
Okay, just being
Yeah, man.
a little too contrarian, I would think.
Who do you think you're fooling?
It's not Hector, it's Manny Calavera.
It's not Hector. It's Manny Calavera come to sprout you.
Show him something.
Who do you think you're fooling? I love plants. Is that so wrong? Plants are beautiful. You people,
guy that
you
he
think
was working
plants
on.
are death.
That's no way to treat an agent of the LSA.
Plants are life. You're all death. You're all the
Liquid
same.
nitrogen.
If people were plants,
There can't
the
be
world
too
would
much
be a
in
better
here. I better
place.
save it.
I could make everybody into plants. I've got enough juice right here to turn the world green. I've got half a mind too. I've got half a mind.
So the site will
I
be,
didn't say anything of the kind.
will be the solution here.
Where do you get off? How can I do to get you to take me seriously? I look at you, and I see a garden waiting to happen. What you haven't seen the meadow.
Surely this will make a difference. Hey,
You
take a
wanna
look at
take a
that.
walk in the meadow, punk?
Oh, I guess I'm gonna spread some bone dust in your house.
You'll get benefits! I need to... That's not helping! Plants don't kill. You want death within death, Hector? Is that what you want? Everybody lies, even the bell!
I don't know. I would have took a look at everything back out here, didn't we? Thought maybe.
It's amazing how a little touch of human remains can brighten up a place.
Only human remains.
Ding, ding! Can I help you?
Looks like
Can I
a big
help
ball
you?
of tape screwed to the wall.
Can I help you?
Can't reach.
Screwed
reach.
to the wall!
I'll sure can
I
reach.
love
Maybe
plants,
with
is
a
that
little
so
bit of help.
wrong? Plants are beautiful. You people, you think plants are dead? Hey, you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box. You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it.
Maybe go back in. I don't know why the bell would be so important,
Hey
but
there, stranger. Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here.
Okay.
There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
It's a bit of a non sequitur, but I suppose that means we have a gun now. As we can actually go over to the upper area. This probably also seems like it's a good time to, well, maybe take a look at that in the inventory. What exactly is that gonna look like? Thing, the gun, and the can of other stuff, I guess maybe to recharge the gun.
This gun might actually look nice with a little baby's breath. Bowsley was right, this is the good stuff.
Okay. Well, before we actually mess with that, let me see if I can save again. I don't remember what the last save that I used was. I guess it would have been this one. And yeah, right, that data. And see if we can get up now.
I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, eh? Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question. Okay. What is the circumference of Hector Lamans' head in inches?
That seems like it would be an odd thing for someone to know, even if you were acquainted with. Between 1 and 36.
What? What kind of question is that?
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
I can't call him out on that.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Okay. What is Hector Lamans' personal record for simultaneous cigar smoking?
He also gotta go up to 36 here.
You're making up these questions.
I'm sure it would seem that way to someone who doesn't know Hector Lamans.
Are there very many different questions like this? I mean, that would be a very LucasArts thing to have. You would see that in Monkey Island.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Okay.
Like a million potential dialogue options. Oh. I just now noticed that this thing is up here, and that might be the theater key somehow. 10, 19, 7, 8, 10, 19, 24, 27, 28. It's probably gonna be one of these numbers, now that I know like which these numbers would correspond to whatever questions being asked right now, though.
7.
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
All right, let's go, buddy.
Okay. How many days after each dental appointment does Hector Lamans floss his teeth?
Just keep trying until it's either one of these numbers. 3, 7, 8, 10. Does one of these change? I didn't think the 3 was lit up before unless I'm blind.
3.
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad, I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Lamans.
Okay, I guess you do only need to get that once. Now we get the threatening note music again. Who's over here?
Looks like Celso found his wife after all. Looks like Celso found his wife. Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Lamans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I guess we also process this guy. Is he the guy who ended up waiting for his wife in Rubalcaba? I think he might have been. I forgot that was his name.
Is this your wife, Celso?
Yes, we've just returned from a lovely cruise. Well, it became lovely once I caught up with you, my little tamale.
A little bit weird that this game of all things would get wrong that misconception that the singular of tamal is tamale and not tamal. But whatever.
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
Because they say I mean, you're able to somehow bring your worldly possessions with you past the threshold of death.
Well, they cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
What exactly are you saving your money for? A rainy day? Because let me tell you, you're dead. Every day is rainy from now on.
Yes, but there's no reason not to be careful with your money.
I mean, apparently not if they're gonna have to deal with situations like this.
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
Just try to get these guys to give us their money.
Well, enough about you guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of talking we need to do, so...
Okay. I guess we can tell them about our problems too.
I can't raise my arms in this suit.
Well, let's just hope no one pulls a gun on you tonight, huh?
This makeup breathes about as much as vulcanized rubber.
Yes, but it brings out your strong jaw.
Apparently.
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together.
Okay, there you go.
Mr. Lamans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually, it was your agent over there.
Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
I think we really heard him speaking a lot before, so... Wasn't too sure if we were expecting his voice to sound like that.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team. This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Oh, but Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
Oh boy. All right. It seems a bit extreme that he couldn't just run out the same way he had presumably come in through the inside of the building. I mean, seems a bit uncharacteristic if he wasn't prepared for that. Because this is literally the exact same place that we left at the beginning of, or after year one.
Hello? Pigeons? Friends now?
I guess the pigeons have left this place. We go up this ladder, almost at these stairs for reasons that I'm pretty sure I discussed.
The other roof on the leg of the sign, but the leg's pointed too far down, and it looks like Hector blew the motor.
Okay, so we're not gonna go up this ladder upstairs, which I was about to talk about how we already talked about extensively in the past why I mix up ladder and stairs, but who says that has to matter?
It's cracked, but still stronger than me. It's cracked, but still stronger than me. I think using that old gargle as a structural support for Glamour Girl here was a bad idea.
Yeah, oh. I mean, are we trying to bring this all the way down, maybe? That's why he said it's cracked, but still stronger than me, so we have to find out something that it's not gonna be stronger than.
This gun might actually look nice with a little baby's breath.
Maybe if you swing your scythe at it, you'll be able to bring the whole thing down. Surely that's how that works.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
I better keep that in mind, but take a look around, see what else there is. There's apparently nothing. Oh no, never mind. I guess we can get a different angle. And we can't. I guess we don't really see a point in going up the ladder right now because the leg is not extended. And we go back down onto the ledge, because I think that's where we had come from, but... Oh, maybe there isn't anything else to find out. Oh, no, never mind. That was pretty abrupt decision, though.
No, I have to get to that suitcase before the tickets blow away.
Guess we're also not too worried about Hector and whether or not he's, in his state to carry on at this point. I guess we can't really go and look into anything else except just trying to break this thing. What if I go to the corner of the screen here? No? Well, maybe there is something in our inventory that we can use, like liquid nitrogen. I don't know if liquid nitrogen would really be useful for this, though. I'm gonna put that away, climb up, and then bring it back out. No. We have to manually bring it back out after he's up here.
There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it.
Don't know what we're saving it for. I mean, he said it himself. What are you saving stuff for when you're dead? And yet...
Well, so much for my third arm.
I guess that's the end of the third arm. Interesting, that means that we don't really need it anymore, though. What do we... What's this? Is it actually what we have to do? Oh. Does that mean that there's bone... Oh. Oh no. I think there literally is bone dust, because we literally poured that into it. Literally poured bone dust into that with the final use of the grinder, and that's why that happened. It only hit me after it had happened. Okay.
Ay, Chihuahua! That one must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
Get the feeling we're not really gonna get help, though. I mean, if this is still in El Maro, then who's to say that whoever's in charge here isn't also, yeah, gonna be involved with this conspiracy.
Hey! Run! Find Salvador!
Get in, quick!
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Hola, Manuel.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
I wasn't sure if that meant she was a traitor straight away, but...
These flowers? all people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies. What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference. I thought I told you to scat, man.
Is she just telling us to leave? I'm gonna try to kill us after, well, double kill us after, well, everything that happened.
Hector supplies water to keep the flowers alive? Does he see them as a memorial or as trophies?
Flowers are going to wilt in this dimension, even if where everything is dead, if they're not maintained as in the other.
Yeah, right.
So I guess we have some water. Do we get to keep each of our items? We get to keep the liquid nitrogen. Maybe this is what it's gonna be for. Oh. Okay, that's unfortunate. The game's crashed. Seems a little uncharacteristic, but I guess we can. I mean, it's only like a couple of actual points in the game where that has been a problem so far, I guess, but. Well, please stand by for just a moment as we turn this back on. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to go through the syncing process for you. Alright, we're back here, so I guess in theory it shouldn't take that long for us to really have to do this puzzle again.
I'm here to conduct business with Hector Le Mans.
10:28.
You know. Okay, if
8, 10, 28, 31. Okay, so it's literally just watch this thing and see what part of it changes, I think.
31.
yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad, I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
I'm guessing we can't just go in here without talking to these people first, if that was the puzzle.
Well, here goes nothing.
See? I knew you could change him. What? Who are you?
I'm the Grim.
Ah!
Oh, I wouldn't talk to him right now. He's mad at us because we won't buy his tickets.
Okay. That's literally all that happened, so even though we could just pull the gun on him faster.
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector?
Oh, who are...
Well, we didn't try this dialogue option before, so might as well give it a try.
I'm your travel agent.
Oh, I have a travel agent already. But he's miles away mopping floors in an automat, so I suppose the position is open.
Probably more than miles, but I guess that's where that particular thing is going to stop.
Is this your...
Yeah, well... What can you... This...
It's a scam. The tickets are counterfeit. Take your money and run.
Ho, ho, ho. Don't try any of that tricky reverse psychology on me, my friend.
I don't really see how that would be reverse psychology, though.
What excuse? Yeah.
Well, actually...
Well, I'm gonna be talking anyway.
Well, I'm...
I had no...
No.
Darling, let... Mr. Lama...
Excellent. Of course, he's one of my best. Well, come on in.
It's a little bit of a mix-up, I suppose.
I don't know, but once... Am I talking about
I
just...
can auto-click on this to skip, I suppose. Okay, we're back. Might as well go ahead and save again now, so that I don't have to go through that part again either. But we know exactly what to do now, so let's get to it. We're gonna be dumping the last of the bone dust on the... I feel like bone dust is something that would have come up in like another video game, an RPG or something. And yet I can't remember for the life of me what it would be right now. That is also typical. Hey guys, have you remember this thing that this mechanic reminds me of, and yet I can't tell you what that thing is. I can just give you this very vague sense of... not the end of it. I thought that was going to be the end of it. I mean, this is going to work straight away.
Tella, not spackle.
Or do we have to like maybe use them together instead of just popping the... Or maybe I have to angle myself just right in order for this to work. Spackle. Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So much for my third arm.
Can't aim it properly unless we use the dedicated option, I guess. This part is pre-rendered. Or not. Well, this part of the screen is pre-rendered, but apparently not such a holistic way that we can't. That we can't afford to. Or that we can afford to skip the whole thing. So yes, she has Salvador's head.
Time for you to swing. Let's see.
Actually, wait a minute. I thought for a moment that she was the secretary, but no, that's the woman from the fucking Beat Me Club.
These flowers?
Hey.
It also took me a moment to process or for that specific. I'll go right back to where we were again, so to save again. Didn't she say that somebody else was her boyfriend? I think Maximino was her boyfriend before, so that probably would have been a pretty clear sign that something like this was gonna happen. Maybe we actually go up to the house now. I guess this would be Hector's house. Based on what the dialogue there said. Just run up the hill. Actually make it all the way over there. Just run through the flower fields. It's like the end battle in a FromSoft game.
This is the way in. I just hope there's a way out.
Well, shall we?
She loves me.
Okay, yes, he just shrugged off, falling off a building.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino is right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-N tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No. This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all their fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say. Manny! Where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Here we are. Maybe this is gonna be like a LucasArts moment too, where if we wait for an hour, we actually will get a game over. But
green, spreading.
I mean, if it's
so painful.
It's so slow acting. Can we just like rip out the parts of it that are compromised?
I'd claw it out, but I don't have the strength. Oh, Not picking that up.
Not picking up the thing that's gonna be slowly killing me. There is something I can use. Maybe this is not the liquid nitrogen is for. It's not actually for anything anything to do with water, but now we can just rip it out, surely.
Gracias, Toto Santos.
Alright, I guess we're not gonna die anymore.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Yeah, what a surprise that that's apparently not the case. I think I'm just gonna act on paranoia at this point and just keep saving. I think I might just use the final save slot that I have though. Yeah, I think so. It's we're basically right at the end by now though. Not much of the picture is lit up. Sure she'll be excited to see us like this. No doubt about that. Oh hey, Salvador's here. Is she gonna hear us talking if we talk though?
He truly gave his body to the cause.
Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there!
Farewell, my friend!
Yeah, big surprise.
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
Oh, there she goes. Guessing this stuff is probably gonna act a little bit faster than what we got hit with though.
He truly gave his body to the cause. He's fine right where he is.
And apparently his body had a gun and it's somewhere behind the greenhouse.
Not picking that up.
I mean, couldn't we also just grab the gun that she was holding so that she stops being alive? Still have the grinder and the liquid nitrogen, but not the scythe.
It's all gone.
It's all gone, so I'm not sure why we're still holding on to the bottle.
It's a handheld grinder.
I mean, maybe we'll need these things if we still have them, but...
Nothing like the real McCoy. Hey, my scythe.
Oh.
Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along.
I'm not gonna pick up that ticket though, surely. I'm gonna leave it there.
It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him. It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
Maybe we'll need this. Oh, actually, we probably will need this to, like, find his body in the back. That's what it says now, actually.
After I deal with Hector. Figures. Doesn't seem to be one for me.
Well, I don't know if this would be like every single ticket that's been accumulated, but I don't know. Yeah, Hector was somehow just able to shrug off a massive skyscraper fall. Even though I think that we established that there's some other stuff that can be done to the dead here to make them double dead. It isn't just covering them with flowers like... And the other dude got completely chopped up in the grinder in the ocean stage. I mean, at least we assume he's dead. I don't know if he would be not dead at this point, but if he were to not be completely dead at this point, that would be a little bizarre, considering the state he would be in.
It's not doing anything now. It's not doing anything now. Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Oh. You're there.
It's not doing anything now.
Maybe we have to find a specific spot like here.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
This way where? Here?
It's not doing anything now.
Oh, do we have to like move in the right direction? Oh, there he goes. Wish it wasn't one of those bizarre circular logic puzzles that were in the early part of the game, like the fucking forest. And that sign that doesn't point to anything like to any of the many exits, but rather to a point that's within that clearing. But here it is.
Loteria.
Loteria.
He's fine right where he is.
But he's got a gun on him, surely, like he said. Unless someone had enough, like, forward thinking to put that away.
Salvador's trunk.
Oh, the key to the trunk. Okay, no, I guess that's backwards. Was that Salvador's car down there? But it's the only place around here, I guess. We're sort of too distracted in there to notice that we're running around right outside his freaking greenhouse. Right outside the place with glass walls. To notice anything there. No, let's just run until we're right next to this thing.
Ah, yes. Lots of ammo. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay, so we don't care about Olivia over there, or whatever her name was. But now we just take care of what's coming, I suppose. It went very well last time. I mean, I guess we didn't have the gun when we came into this area before. But he has a gun too. Just a considerably crappier version of it. Probably the one we have right now is more efficient.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
How do we make him run out of ammo? Maybe this is... Is he watering the stuff that's outside the greenhouse or just inside?
I'm saving my ammo for the big guy. Hector supplies water to keep the flowers alive? Does he see them as a memorial or as trophies? Not thirsty. Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm a little bit paranoid because we did end up...
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Crashing in a previous timeline after checking this.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
He apparently won't just go inside even though we have the loaded gun. Maybe we have to do something like this. Oh, there it is. And I guess we have enough ammo because we don't have a separate ammo item.
My gun doesn't need reloading yet.
The empty hydrogen thing? Nope.
It's all gone.
It's all gone. I don't understand why we still have that or this, but... grind up the water, surely. We can make something else with the grinder. I think we could do that since we don't have anything to put down the grinder on, like last... well, last time and the only time that we did that before, so... a little confused by the intended course of action here. What's down here?
He's fine right where he is. Not picking that up.
Alright. Let's quickly save even another time. Let's try going up to the house again. I mean, we already opened up everything that there was to do back out here, I think. What's out here? There's the pipe that goes down to the thing, but if we try to go in there at all, we just won't be able to.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
Oh, I can't go to that side. I can't go over the pipe. I go this way. Oh, okay. Apparently we can... oh wait, hold on. If we walk specifically here, we can just kind of see him back there, but also not really have a hotspot to interact with him, so I'm a little confused. Hey, I'm gonna take out my gun and see if that changes anything. Okay, he didn't want to react to that either. I don't know if I should be... Oh shit.
Olivia, who's out there? I'm the Grim Reaper, lardass, and you're my next customer.
Shouldn't you be a batch of posies by now?
I guess he's also a terrible shot. We just like stall until he keeps shooting, because apparently he's not gonna continue shooting now.
Come on, shorty! Closer!
I mean, it doesn't seem like we can shoot at him directly. This is not like Blade Runner or anything. We actually have like a shooting mode. Another game that I'll probably try to play on here at some point. But
people who live in glass houses get pretty good at ducking, I see.
Is that your best? Ha-ha!
surely if we just continue doing back and forth, we'll eventually get the advantage, because we have the opportunity to reload and he doesn't. Surely that's a logic at play here.
Ho-ho! Is that your best?
I mean, if I understood the scenes leading up to this one correctly, we're waiting for him to run out of ammo. Hold on, I'll go back there, go back to the close-up. Is he no longer aware of?
You can't escape the Grim Reaper, Hector, especially not when he's got a gun.
Ha! You're on a downhill disadvantage, Manny. I've got ammo in here for 5 years.
Oh, is that right? Okay, I guess it's not gonna be as simple as just waiting for him to empty out his chamber or anything.
Ha-ha!
What I meant to do, but
is that your best?
I mean, are we supposed to crack like every one of these windows? Is that what we're doing?
Nice try. Ho-ho!
That's for Salvador.
Over here, Annie Oakley.
Right. Notice it at some point to force to move like that.
Ha!
Alright, that didn't quite work. I think this is working. And surely we can't shoot this thing. Not like have that be the solution. Because we're just gonna give a command and wait a little bit longer for Manny to complete his leisurely walk all the way over there. Alright. That's rather unexpected if that's actually the...
Huh?
That doesn't sound good.
Aha. That was an aha reading or different kind of onomatopoeia entirely, but you know, it's also a good time to check out what's going on in there. Oh shit. It was a bit like the ending of Thief 2, where all the organic matter in the cathedral just caused a massive explosion with the thing. seemed like a very vague description, but I don't think I can do any better without just explaining everything that happens in that game. But I guess that's it. I guess that's GG. And they somehow all got on the train, even though Manny apparently didn't have a ticket for himself.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Manny?
Yeah?
When we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
Jeez, it's a whole other train they have to go through. I think when we got here at the beginning of the final year, he said that he could apparently just walk through the train tunnel himself and he would be able to make it through to the next, like, plane of existence or what have you that way too, but... It's alright, I guess that... Where is it to? When Fandango from... I want to say the late 90s, even though I didn't quite get it very firmly in my skull the part of the plan, but basically this was, but I'm pretty sure this was one of the, I think this was actually the second to last, maybe late 90s, maybe early 2000s, but the second to last game of the, or what could be considered the classic LucasArts lineup, I guess, starting in like the 80s with, I think the very first game in that kind of lineup actually considered. The earliest game release that would be considered that part of that lineup was actually an adaptation of the movie Labyrinth. That only came out for this Commodore 64. That kind of laid the groundwork for another game that would actually be a very good example of a success, an early success for point-and-click adventures, which would be Maniac Mansion, and then they went upon did a bunch of different stuff. And I want to say, aside from their first 3 games or something like that, they kind of differed from Sierra, which was another huge adventure game company from that kind of early era, and it's pretty much still considered so, I would say. I do like their philosophy where games can just become unwinnable or kill you every 5 minutes, but still not completely impossible. Even in certain games after the first handful of games, which are like, you know, like I said, Labyrinth. Pretty easy game to mess up from what I remember, even though I never actually finished that one. Although I looked into it a fair bit. In Maniac Mansion, which is a little bit better in that regard, but still pretty easy to arbitrarily mess up. Same with Sack McCracken, which came not shortly after. But after that it was Monkey Island, I think, and from that point on. There were games a bit more in line with this one, where it's actually pretty difficult to mess up or die, even though it's, in certain cases, not impossible, like there's a secret death in the first Monkey Island game. Which I think is actually the only way to die in that game, but you pretty much have to go out of your way to see that. But then what else did they do? They did Monkey Island, they did some Indiana Jones adventure games. It did some of the stuff like the dig on that Sam & Max, which was the first Sam & Max game I hit the road. I think it's actually the only other game in this kind of lineup that I didn't actually play before this, besides freaking Labyrinth. It did come out with Monkey Island 3 before this one, I'm pretty sure. And then Monkey Island 4, which is kind of a complete oddball, even though I haven't gotten around to playing that one yet. All 3, I haven't played 1 and 2 so far. That would be the final one. Came out after this one. That one might have been like the only one that was early 2000s actually. I remember, but yeah. It's kind of talking about all these different games instead of talking about this one, but well, it's definitely a charming product. I can definitely see why it has like a very high regard in terms of style and just kind of general regard, I guess, when it comes to fans to classical adventure games, classical adventure games. I feel like the soundtrack in this one takes a little bit more of a I don't know what word I'm looking for. A little bit more of a settlement, settling into it a little bit more to get into, but if you do manage to do that, it's definitely a good time, I would think. I still think like my favorite, or I think that my favorite track from this entire soundtrack though was Night Heaven, which was like the parade track from near the end of the game, or the beginning of the game, I think. I don't know if that actually came back at any point after that point of the game, actually, but it really was a nice thing to be able to hear. But other than that, I don't know, I think I've seen a couple of other tracks that aren't quite well remembered, but like none of them really stood out quite as much as that one, but it's, I mean, it's definitely something that I'm pretty sure I said before. It's music that serves its intended purpose very well. Fits in very well. So yeah, thanks to Peter McConnell for the entirety of the music in this game, I think. Even though I think he was also part of a group of people that usually like share the task of actually composing the stuff. Like played by Jackie, and I'm pretty sure was also listed there. Gonna be as a performer in this game though, and somebody else was Michael Land. I think did a good chunk of the music for Monkey Island and other stuff. Another game that I forgot to mention too was one that came out I think shortly before this one, which was Full Throttle. That one is a little bit of an oddball of an adventure game though. If you ask me, I did play through that one. But yeah, I guess pretty much the only games in the Classic LucasArts lineup that I haven't actually played through after having finished this one would be Labyrinth, Monkey Island 3 and 4, and Sam & Max. Not counting the other Sam & Max games that were done by Telltale, because that was like a, I'm pretty sure an offshoot company of LucasArts, made by people who had done LucasArts stuff before, which explains a number of things, such as why Sam & Max pretty much got continued there, and why and other things like the 5th Monkey Island game was also done there. Ooh, I think this track actually, the one that just started up, is one of the ones that I found out about before I started playing this game. Sometime back, some years back I want to say at this point. I don't remember exactly when I did like my big like compilation of 500 adventure game tracks for a thing that I did. But I actually don't think I can clearly remember exactly when this played in the game, if it did, but I assume that it did. Definitely remember it. And I think this is right about the time when I kind of feel like I ran out of stuff to talk about, but I don't want to interrupt the track or anything. Maybe I could address something different, like the fact that it's only been a couple hours and yet I can't run out of games, so maybe I should switch to something different. Maybe I should switch to something else, like something to serve as a buffer, I don't know, to tie into whatever I'm going to be doing on Wednesday, because I did mention, and I think this still very much applies, that I don't really have any clear idea of what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday, even though I'm planning more Dead Rising for tomorrow and Thursday. And maybe something that I could do is one of them randomizers that I haven't done in a while, and yet they're probably a pretty handy source for stuff for me to do. Oh, okay. I guess we're actually got to the end here. Pretty fitting with this track. Track which doesn't quite seem to have concluded yet, so I want to see what happens when it does, because I think there's only like a 1 or 2 minute track from what I remember, so most of the tracks in this OST, actually, from what I've looked into, are like that. But there we are. I was a little bit curious as to what exactly that would lead into, since I guess you're just gonna force start a new game, since it has that thing where it doesn't really have a menu, it just has this thing where it forces you into the gameplay as soon as you start the game.
¿Qué es esto?
¿Qué es esto? I don't know, but let's go ahead and... I'm curious. Yeah, actually, now that I'm hearing a little bit now, just a tiny bit longer. So I had forgotten about this, but I'm pretty sure this music that you hear in the office is also... Oh my god. I feel like I am gonna have to go through a good chunk of the soundtrack again. It's very... This music did stay with me to the point where I heard a couple of seconds of it, and I thought I might listen to this a little bit longer, because I didn't remember this being a very cozy ambient thing. Kind of jazzy ambient, I guess. Alright. I'll try to figure out what track that is on the OST, but right now... Speaking of music, I guess I'm gonna briefly bring something back. That sequence of drops, which somehow managed to play in its entirety, even though I didn't think that it would be preoccupied for 3.5 minutes after I was doing while I was doing the switch between the music guessing and the video game. But yeah, maybe I could something like start around. I'm a little bit tempted to do something that's probably not going to be a great idea, which is to start like a Majora's Mask randomizer again. I could do that for a while though, while I'm stalling to get back on track with a few other things. Alright, hold on. I think against my better judgment, I might just do something like that. I'm gonna have to get a few resources from scratch though. So please stand by. I'm gonna try searching the category too, I suppose. This isn't... no, it's not. I want to say that I know this track quite well. I'm pretty sure that I even had this track in the... yeah, I'm pretty sure I had this track in the previous version of the stream playlist that I had before. I lost all that stuff. Oh, wait. Just got rid of like the one thing on my tags that I didn't want to get rid of. There we go. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get the freaking randomizer set up, even though I am a little bit... just a tiny bit determined to do so. This is one of the things I need is gonna be down here somewhere. Here. Here? I guess. I'm in a Discord for the freaking thing, even though I've never really done much with it. I don't know where I'm gonna be putting this. I guess I'm just gonna pop this right over here for the time being. It'll only take a moment. I guarantee it. Maybe not. Probably not. Still. Alright, let's see if this works. It's here. This here. Right. Where did I put it? Doesn't it? Alright, let's give this a try. Ooh, Jesus. What does this look like right now, anyway? I don't remember if I had this particular track in the old version of my playlist for the stream. It's very surprising that it would make itself make its way onto this stream at some point or another. Anyway, it seems pretty coincidental that a couple of tracks that I would have featured heavily managed to come up from like these 150 plus tracks by complete random chance. Complete RNG. This folder right here. Sure. Yeah. Now I just need to know one more thing. This right here. So I'm gonna put that in this folder, and I'm going to open this up. I have no idea what I'm going to how this is gonna work, but. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I've done this before, after all, technically speaking. Alright, run this. Guess maybe I could show this on the stream to get things started here. Actually, wait a moment. Do I have this thing like... I don't know why this thing cuts off like there and not there. That's the thing. I was gonna say, like, did I have this thing, the yo-yo thing, be much larger? Apparently, I think that if I make it all, like, large enough that it goes all the way up here to the top, it still doesn't make sense. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to explain right now. Like, it's still gonna be covering part of this thing, even if it cuts off more than the part where it cuts off it. So it makes no sense for it to cut off there and not just all the way over here instead. I had to make it look better, that's what I'm trying to say. But I suck at saying things, as might already have been made evident, so let's forget about that. And instead show the Majora's Mask around the window, why not? Let's see exactly what I can do with this thing. I have not looked at this version, I've looked at older versions. Let's see. But I hope that this one, the thing that I have here, works for this. I can confirm it pretty easily. Ooh. I'd have to change it this moment. Spread of Rosalia. I think I do also vaguely remember it. I think I'm gonna be able to say that about every single dragon trauma team. I vaguely remember this. That's not surprising because I actually played through that game and finished it a number of times. Ooh. Ah, shit, hold on. I'd have to get a quick replacement for this. Let's try this one more time. I was wondering if this motif that I'm hearing right now, motif that plays in this part of the track, was from Vulnerability from Trauma Center Second Opinion, or if it was just from this game. I guess it must be just from this game. Ah, shit. Would you please stand by for just one? Yes, I am sure. Let's try this one more time. Now we go to knowledge what I've done. Yeah. I mean, surely it will work just like that. Ah, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've seen a lot of options already with the thing that I've seen in the exercising item. I'm gonna say no. Deal with twins. Yeah, this is probably a terrible idea, but I'm gonna try a few options. Get down with this stab. This is a fitting track to come out at this point, but I guess I could say that about any of the Hyrule Warriors track that I put in here, which is a fair bit. No, not this. No, not this. Sure. Let's see, no. Don't do that. Restrictions. I'm gonna not fuck around with sake. Okay. Alright, there we go. Probably show this again at this point. I'm on the second tab. The item pool stuff. I have no idea what this means. I've never seen this interface in the randomizer before. Well, it literally doesn't matter though. Just how I use, I can just casual, yeah. Just have casual. There's a toggle tricks window which you can't see because it's a separate window, but it's scary. I'll just say that. I think I'll be fucking with that. Yeah, I think the biggest fuckery that I will do is this, mixing the songs with items, but probably turning off progressive upgrades because it's apparently find like I don't know, seriated upgrades in the intended order, and I don't think I necessarily am gonna benefit from that, so maybe what this means. What if I just say everything? No. Well, I mean, I have to select something here or else it won't randomize anything, I guess. Let me take a look at the rest of these tabs before I really start fucking around with that, though. Ice traps. I don't know what those are. Are those the ones that get randomly put out of chests? So these settings are not considered in logic and can cause the seed to be unbeatable. Okay, so you're telling me I shouldn't fuck around with this, really. This mean? Placing junk items. For world models. I don't think we're going to enable ice traps now. Or quirks. What are quirks? Ice traps will behave slightly different from other items in certain situations, whatever that means. Lock speed default as opposed to what? Third X, 2/3 X. I don't think I want to fuck around with that either, honestly, because like that would be detrimental. Even if like regardless of what direction you want to change that into. Okay, I will be hidden. No, that will not be a good idea, I don't think. Plasma's cooldown instant. I guess I'm gonna fuck around with that and make that instant actually be beneficial. One stick drops default as opposed to what? Waiting for the tooltip to show up. One stack, 116 chance of terminal bush. It went away. I guess I didn't move it. More nuts, more sticks. You're crazy in the coconut. God. I guess I'm just gonna make it default. Underwater ocarina. I mean, sure, why not? Enable the suns. Hold the advanced core loadings. I mean, that's well have it as an option. There's Deity's Mask anywhere, but that would be cheating. I mean, I feel like the only place where you would want to use that anyway is the friggin' washrooms, and it's already enabled in here. So, very speed default. Sure, I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that. What about floor types? Slowly into every floor is slippery, similar to sand. Why would you enable this? Like, how masochistic do you have to be for that? What about continuous stick? Enable hopping across water to keep hopping. Ooh. Like I should have that as something that I can rely on though. Damage mode 2x, 4x, 1 hit KO, or Doom. I don't really see how Doom would be different from that. What is Doom? Will this thing tell me? Link's hearts are slowly being drained continuously. Okay then. I know. Got this moon crash. Ooh, no. Thanks. Bring your own ammo? No thanks. Yeah, a lot of these just seems for masochism. Speed ups. Your beaver, sure. Mr. Left fish for the. I need to be fed one fish. Yeah, let's go. Like, thresholds are 2,500 to 1,000 instead of 5,000, which is, yeah. And reduces the bank capacity to 1,000, which is reasonable with Dampi RNG. Go on the ground floor and one up the ladder. I mean, I feel like that's always the case regardless, but... Gold Dog always wins if you have the Mask of Truth. It's crit available. I have no idea. I'll leave that alone if it's off by default. Next, sure. Like instantly appearing. I think I want that actually. They're always fast forwarded to choice round of dialogue. Take that off. Which is the opposite of leaving it alone since I'm by default to it. Crisp boost speed for what? Locks and faucets. See that say? I don't remember what faucets you would have to put in this game, like off the top, but... What is Cal will respond instead of the default behavior? That seems like that should be the default behavior. Box. Text showing your type of picture? Sure. Monitor text will be updated, sure. Chest appearance will be updated, sure. That sounds good. No downgrades, yeah. Okay, this all sounds good. Effect vanilla. Glitches that use a bonus B button. I don't think I want to rely on glitches regardless. Like, not that kind of a person. I'm not cool enough to do that, so. Just item, storage, yada. Storage, what? Oh, multiple quest items, okay, yeah, that makes sense, and I can probably see the logic behind that being an option. Cycle through arrow tags and pressing arrow button while an arrow is out raising the bow. Oh my god. Yeah, it sounds pretty handy, that's, I guess, that's like in Wind Waker. I don't think that was in the last version of the randomizer that I played. Laser Rayos Elegy of Emptiness speed ups. Maybe I should do like a Wind Waker rando at some point, just for the hell of it. But right now I want to try this. Sure, do that. What about hint distribution? Default. Random. Competitive. What the fuck is competitive? Hold on. The tooltip goes away too quick. Guaranteed hints about time consuming checks. 2 hints about location of important items. I mean, I guess I'm gonna leave it default. Not sure what that means. What about 3 hints? Doesn't require the Mask of Truth, I mean, sure. Their model is going to be Link from Majora's Mask, Link from Oot, a dual Link, which is risky, or Cafe? I think I'm going to make it Cafe. Apparently that's not risky, so why the fuck not? We'll do that. Shorten cutscenes. Shows. I mean, sure. Because we don't have to look at all these cutscenes. I'm already super familiar with the game. What is everything else? Various cutscenes are skipped or otherwise shortened, okay, so it doesn't really tell you. Yeah, sure, we'll just leave all these skipped, even though I don't want to skip the dialogue. Do any color default? No. Let's make it something nicer, like... I can't see this, but friggin' mispaint color wheel window just came up. Let's make it, I don't know, dark purple or something. That'll do. Instrument ocarina. Does that have an asterisk? It's just the, oh, because it's the sound of the, I just realized that. Can I randomize this? Yes, I can't randomize this. It's the, change like the MIDI file that it's gonna play. And we can change it to apparently quite a lot of different things. Such as Ikana King, or Clock Cuckoo, or Frog Croak, or Soft Harp, or Female Voice, or Chicken Clock, or Chicken Crowing. I think I'm gonna make it fire, I don't know. Little seagull, I don't think I want that. I want dog scared. Let's make it dog scared, why not? Title theme is gonna be default dark. Oh, it's the color that she has. What hold C target, what does that mean? Hold instead of toggle. I'm gonna leave that on toggle actually. Instant pixel box, pick the box. Alright, sure. I mean, I'll be playing some elevator, so. Energy color is default, or. Oh, energy. Blue, or. I randomized it a couple times. A few times, actually. Let's make it contrast. Don't make it like blue and red. It's apparently the default. I don't want fucking puke brown. Let's make it something pretty, like not that. Maybe something similar to that. Which of these is for the heart? For this form? For this form, I don't know which is which, so hold on. Bring it back to the default so I can tell like what color is supposed to be what color. Oh well, whatever. I don't want yellow. I want. Let's make it like this. Surely these are nice colors. Nothing default, dark, hot, cool, random. Let's make it I don't know, dark. Why not? We can turn her into tile. Randomize his effects. Yes. Enable night BGM. What's the what? Sure. That sounds interesting. I mean, you can't see the tooltip, but it says clock down night music can be weird. Disable combat music? No. I guess we're gonna keep that. Music, random. Oh hell, this effects. Oh god. Random. There's a lot of options here. It's fucking title message, amused father. Meow baby, tail chuckle. I don't know what amused father is. I actually gonna try that one. And I'm guessing this isn't gonna be like dynamic or anything. You can only have one. So much. Customize random search customize. What does that mean? I can bring up a different window, but I don't think I want to fuck with this actually. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna make it random choice actually. No. Fuck that it's going to imply, but I guess we'll find out. Randomize hue of miscellaneous UI. Sure. Can only lead to good things, and this is the final tab. So I think I'll try like well, we have to decide the item pool still. So. See, chests is what? They don't fit into the other categories. NPC rewards. These stunning items. Okay. See, glitches required is the one that I don't want. What do we have exactly? Bottle scoops. Ooh. I think we better start on the right. Seems like a better idea. I think I want to randomize bottle scoops actually. Quite up to that masochism level at this particular time, so. Rocks? No. It's specific spots, I don't even know what that means off the top, so. Maybe I can find out by scrolling down here. Okay, so. Party lines up with green rupees, okay. Let's not do that, but come on. Soft soil, no thanks. That would be monster. I think, yeah, let's go ahead. That one will be randomized. Invisible items. Don't know what that is. Time to find out. Red rupees. Know how that's invisible. Because it's inside a chest. Blue rupees and green rupees. I don't know why those are. Beehives. I don't think I want that now. Barrels. I don't think I want that now. Large snowballs. A lot of these just seem like very masochistic. All in large crates. Jars including small jars and green jars. Brass, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think I heard about this from someone earlier today that had done a Midra's Mouse Grinder recently. One by enemies, including 3 standing bolts called Turas. No, I don't think I want that either. Items on the moon. I think that once you're in the mood you can't really get back to the rest of the game, so I might as well do that just to see what happens. Bosses, mini bosses. Earned by fighting bosses, mini bosses? I mean, sure. Minigames, yes, and yet no. I feel like I don't want to do that for all minigames, so. There's just one thing like I want to check, because one thing that I definitely don't want to do again, or don't want to do in this version of the game, is the fucking shooting gallery minigames. Everything else goes, but I don't want to do that again. So let me quickly look up what you win from those things so I can avoid randomizing those. Get Big Quiver, Purple Rupee, and Piece of Hearts. Okay. What about the swamp shooting gallery? You get quiver upgrade and piece of heart, so quiver upgrades are out. And maybe piece of heart. I think I want to randomize a piece of heart, but I'm not sure. That'd be like if it would actually let me do each individual check, or if it's just gonna be this big sheet. I don't remember how it worked in earlier versions. For minigames, let's not do it for minigames now. Masks are fine, but not the piece of heart or the quiver upgrades that you get, wherever those are. Shields, arrows. Should be one here, I thought. Not seeing it for some reason. Starting items, yes. Random purchases, including shops, blah blah blah, yes. Freestanding items, yeah, sure. AMCs, expanded games, yes. I guess I'm gonna randomize all the chests. Not feed in other categories. I mean, in red rupees, I feel like I don't want to randomize red rupees though. Chests and... I can feel that, yeah, the rupee stuff I don't want to randomize necessarily, but I have it. By then, to go to the monster. Honestly, this one, I don't remember what event would spawn a fucking green rupee, but freestanding gets randomized, not from chests, so I'm gonna fucking disable these because, quite frankly, no thanks, rupee nature. That one can stay. And the rest of these I don't think are gonna be accounting for the fucking... the other things. So I want to know about main inventory. What does this include? On the main inventory screen other than trade items. I'm guessing that means for the arrows too. That's where that would be included, because I don't see bombs or arrows in this list on the left, so... Oh no, never mind, here it is. What category is this? Purchases, including shops, blah blah blah. Oh, I mean, I guess regular arrows is what that would be, not arrow upgrades. Scooped items, yeah. I don't think I want to randomize that. Yeah, I guess that would be under inventory. So I guess I'll take that off. Okay, this looks decent enough. I have no idea exactly how it's gonna work, but I guess I'll just try to apply it and see if it works. Hidden tracker, supporter log. Hidden tracker. Oh yeah, that. I'm gonna see if I can generate this. A little adjustment that I made to make it readable by the... fuck. This is very unfortunate. Apparently now the little adjustment that I made to make this readable by the randomizer itself is not going to work, so... if you would pardon me... I thought I can do this briefly... very briefly. Hopefully very briefly. Right. There's magical stuff going on in the background. Don't worry about it, it's very magical and complicated. Okay, I'll have this. What I find in here? Perfect, this is what I want. Yes, I guess I do it like this. It seems identical to what I was using before, though. Give it just a minute. Just a minute for the ritual to be completed. And then, as my will, so mote it be. Okay, going to operate. Find out. Try this one more time, alright. Second attempt. Yeah, put it there. Alright, I think we're finally in business here. Just need to try and figure out which of these things is the one that actually rendered properly, because I think I ended up rendering two different versions of the same thing by accident. Hold on. I guess I just gotta figure out which one of these will actually work. Yeah, okay, so this one is the one that works and this one is the one that doesn't work. So I'm gonna get rid of that and that. And do a really quick check to figure out if my input is gonna work with this thing. I'd have to restart this thing though. Which Castlevania track is this one? Iolon Ruins. I will explain why. It sounded familiar and yet I couldn't place it immediately. It's another game that I should replay. Darkness. It's quite a good game even if it gets kind of bizarre towards the end. Cool. Oh shoot, hold on. I think we might be in business. Let me just let's give this a try. I have not tested this at all with my current setup, so I cannot promise anything, but I will do my best. I can't use server capture for this, though, can I? See, it would be very surprising if I could, but still, I feel like that would be me maybe being a little too wishful thinking. I did try to suffer capture what I'm seeing right now, which... Oh, there we go. No, never mind, it works. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do Majora's Mask Randomizer. Let's, at least for a little while. I'll also see if I can make this be a little bit larger on my end, because the window is just kind of tiny. Can I? Maybe I need to fuck with this. Hold on. Please stand by for just a little bit longer. Oops. It's not the correct music player that the play pause button on my keyboard is bound to. Yeah. It's, this just a little bit larger. How about this? Will that work by itself? No, it won't. Hold on. Fortunate, hold on. Let me just get this to play again at least. I mean, the other song is not bad or anything, but it is a little bit less wieldy. Okay, let's try it like this. This one might be the best option right here. Let's see. I was indeed looking at the wrong option, but now I think the option is the right option. Okay. Let's get back into business. Let's see exactly how well this is gonna work. Okay, we're returning to Majora's Mask Randomizer, something that I haven't done in quite a hot minute. Hopefully I haven't forgotten literally everything about this game, which is... I feel like that would be the unlikely part, since this is one of my favorite games ever, but... I'm gonna play myself just the boring option. Oh god. I think I will do the boring option, yes. Oh, whoops, I need to correct use the correct input. Need to remember too that D-pad doesn't work for this, it has to be the stick. Alright, let's get out of the clock tower and... Not even the clock tower, that was the friggin' observatory music, but yeah. Alright, here we are, South Clock Town. It's been quite a while since I've done this, but yeah, just all the more reason to get excited. Much as grabbing this doggo, who makes a very suspicious noise, and yeah, I do vaguely remember this being an option actually. You can play as Cafe if you pick Cafe as your character model, but if you do that, then the actual Cafe model gets replaced by, I think... Let me do that, yeah, there we go. That's not an entirely unapt thing, I would say. Oh, good, there's a flying piece of heart in the laundry pool. That's an interesting dart, but I'm pretty sure that the frog hopping noise was actually replaced by one of the gecko-like noises, so it's actually kind of fitting. It's not. But a surprise. Ghost Link, if I can do his hideout. Probably actually bring out something like, I don't know, a tracker. Feels like that would be a good idea right now, but I had some trackers downloaded. There was like an application that I had used for stuff. I guess I'm just gonna keep like a manual. Let me see if I can also not get this thing to completely stop whenever it's not in focus. I don't know where I would check that actually. Configuration. Project 64, please help me out here. General settings plus. No, don't do that. Don't hide advanced settings either. What are you doing? I think you can hide that from me. Okay. I think that should be... Well, I thought that would have stopped it from, you know, doing the thing. From stopping emulation when it's not active, but it apparently has caused it to stop emulation altogether. A bit unfortunate. I guess I can just reset, but... Well, but nothing, I guess. Let's try to just reset. Soft reset? Will that be good enough? Hard reset. I'm really gonna have to restart the whole thing. I guess I will have to restart the whole thing. Please stand by for just a moment. Unfortunate, but hey, we're very much doing all this as we go. I actually have to wait for a moment since I've... nope. Not this time, never mind. Okay, here we are. Mattress Mask Rando, it's back, but it didn't load quick enough. It actually showed the little Rando thing, and at least it saved my file. Even if all one other things that I've done so far aren't being accounted for. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to write all these down because it's... I suppose it's what makes sense, given that I don't have a tracker handy. Visual tracker, at least. I just noticed too that that sound effect that you hear when you pick that up isn't from this game, it's from Mario 64. Oh well. I do remember there's also some rupees that like float through the river here, and on the later days do they flow through the wheat, and you can actually pick them up. Guess we're not gonna concern ourselves with that right now. If only because... I don't know if they would be randomized in the first place. Alright. Can we leave town, by the way? We don't have anything to attack with. Yeah, I guess we can leave town. Okay. This is gonna be interesting, given that I guess we can do probably more things than I anticipated. I think because it's a first day cycle, there's gonna be a little bit of a problem here. Given that I didn't have a weapon, I didn't have a way to get money. Well, maybe have a way to get money. Oh dear, oh god, why do I remember nothing about this game? Hold on. There's one thing that we can check for here in town. It's open at 10 AM. It's not 10 AM yet, okay. Okay, hold on. You know this game, just go through the checklist. What can you get here? We can get stuff in the chest shop, but we need money for that. We can get stuff in the milk bar, but we need the mask for that. We can get stuff in the hotel. Can we get stuff in the hotel? I think we can, but only if we go there after a certain hour. And we can get stuff in the mayor's office for free, but only when we can go in. So let's check here. There's a piece of heart. Well, there's usually a piece of heart over there. Maybe we can try to find out what it's been replaced by. And this timeline. Between replaced by green rupee. Well, it's not nothing, I guess. We're gonna get like a special cutscene of us picking up the green rupee. Yes. We get a green rupee. That's worth 1 rupee. We now have 1 thing of money. Aren't you the happiest person alive? I think there's also another piece of heart battery. It's behind me right now. Yes, there isn't. Maybe I'm confused. There's just that one. Let's see if we can talk to the Great Fairy, or if we have to bring back like the missing fairy. Maybe to fucking the Frappes Nolan stage from my card 61. Yeah, okay, so we only have 1 heart too. I just now noticed that. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. And I think if I understood the checks in the rando generator window correctly, the missing Great Fairy, the one missing Stray Fairy rather, that's for the town one, should be somewhere around here, not like in some far off corner of the game world. But I don't know. Okay, so South Clocktown. Yeah, well, I don't have the sword. Is there anything we can get for free right now? I don't well, maybe one thing, hold on. Because we're in human form. We can get whatever's sent up of here, which is a fucking rupee. Okay, that's not being very helpful right now. And now it's gonna be replaced with a small recovery heart. I think that's also the only thing we can get, so... let's see. What about this? We need money to get the stuff in, I think, both of these places, maybe not. I think the postman's place at least. We can get like a piece of heart from there. Money for what's in there. We need to open our bank account, I guess we can try that. Oh, never mind. I guess it's already taken care of. We need money for what's in here too. Maybe we can talk to the scarecrow if he's around. I don't know what music this is. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, no. I guess something that I might actually have to wait for is I can get to the top of the... what was it? Completely lost my train of thought, which is also typical. I think we might just end up having to go to, or wait until the final day and go up to the clock tower. Okay. Let's see. Am I forgetting, remembering? We need to go to the mayor's office. Okay, yeah, we can get into the mayor's office now, so hopefully we're gonna be able to actually get that. Get whatever's there. Whatever's inside this box isn't gonna be randomized, surely. Well, it's just still just money. So we can quote-unquote farm money by breaking the boxes, but that doesn't seem a very viable thing. Or just throwing around the clumps of grass. I think we can do that. Okay, so we should be able to get Cafe's mask or whatever has replaced it by now, unless fucking Gorman is... Okay, he's left. Good. Person who went to locate Mason Cafe. Nope, never heard of that person. Well, let's find him. Let's find him with these 10 bomb chew. Wow, thanks, Mom. I think that's their relationship anyway. I know that's their relationship, I'm just being facetious because I'm a massive nerd who knows everything about Majora's Mask. But let's go out and I guess find something else since this was a bust. Give me something really nice, please, game. That's what I'm trying to go for right now, I guess. Everything is moving faster just because it's a fucking first cycle. And that's not really being favorable to me right now. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not how fast the clock usually moves unless I'm crazy. But yeah, we need to go to the inn. I think that might actually be the final thing that we can try to get. Well, as long as we're here in town. Current state that we're in. Well, except maybe for the postman. But I think, yeah, and use away from the thing. I think as soon as she comes back at like 1:30 or something. Should be able to talk to her and steal the Garn Dude's reservation. She needs to actually come back here to work. Maybe it's even later than 1:30, but goodness, hopefully not much later since we're on the clock, as you might imagine. We're always on the clock. There we go. More like 150, I guess. I do remember that number being kind of weird. I do have a reservation, yes. I'm Mr. Nomura, yes, that's me. Oh well. This is a cruel joke so far, so we can't actually get into that room. I thought that we actually would be able to get into that room. And there goes the postman. And here he comes. He's gonna, activate this cutscene, yada yada yada, from postbox. And I think that maybe I'll be able to talk to the postman and do his timing minigame. Maybe get something different, hopefully get something different. I would friggin' really rely on that being something different at this point. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere else, but like back to the office at this point, surely. Or him. Find out. I'll rush right through here and go back to West Clocktown, so yeah, probably that's it. Don't have a moon's tears, so we can't trade with that, dude. He's going right back to the post office, which is here. And now he's doing this thing. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just gonna save state. I guess it seems like the most reliable way of dealing with this minigame. I'm ready for exactly 10 seconds without looking at the clock. This is quite difficult. I'll give it a try, I guess. Actually, before I give it a try, I will save state again, because I don't want to go through that dialogue again. Save state here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 10:49, yeah. That's pretty bad. I guess I better just, I'll try again, but it'll cost you 2 rupees, but at this point, quite frankly, I need all the money that I can get, so let's just cheese it instead. $7.88, okay, I'm not paying attention, I'm like looking at the clock in the background, and I don't think that's synced to real time, so let me do this a different way. Load state, okay. Okay, I'll actually save state after the clock has started. And I'll use the clock in the background to gauge. Gauge what it looks like, okay, so. How about now? 9:46, okay. I told you it's difficult. Okay. one. Oh well. Okay. Let's do it again. I'm getting quite close, actually. Oh, whoops. Timed this wrong. 10:42, okay, so... Definitely gauging my stuff based on the clock dragon, okay, so... Do this one more time. This time I'm gonna save state after the blue thing gets here. 9:21, okay, so it's after that. 9:14, it's even after that, okay. You can't use the fucking bunny hood trick for this. So I can't get the bunny hood. Okay, so it's even after the... It gets to the state after this one. 9:90, okay, but it's very close to that. 10:59, but that's too late. Okay. 10:15, okay, so the board starts shaking on the final stage. 9:93, oh my god. We're gonna get this, we have no choice. 9:91, that's even worse, I got. Maybe it's like very slightly after it starts shaking on the final state, actually. Seems like it's more reliable. 10:40, but then I get 10:40, so it gives. 10:17. We're gonna get this, I'm telling you. 9:93, okay. 10, there we go. 10 seconds. I'll give you... I was afraid of this. Okay, so far all the checks that we're getting are a cool joke, and I am very sad about this, but... Oh, we have the ocarina though, I didn't even realize that I had that. I guess it makes sense for us to start with the ocarina though. But, even that we do have that... let me think for a moment. Is there anything else that opens up for us as far as checks in this town? But have any transformation masks? We have nothing except the ocarina and some bomb tubes that we can't use because we don't even have the bomb bag, so... And a single friggin' piece of heart that we found so far. Even when we start with one heart. I think we're just gonna have to leave. We don't even have anything to defend ourselves with though, so that's gonna be even more of an interesting the fuck do I do thing. Okay. I feel like there's something that I should check regardless though. If we can get money by just doing these stupid checks. What the fuck was that? Is that the Guay sound effect? I guess that must be the Guay sound effect, yeah. We could use some, providing my Jersey Carnation? No. That's not my Jersey Carnation, but that's just like... the sound on the fucking... Oh god, oh no. That's the Happy Father sound that I didn't realize that's what it would be. And use Stingle's Father, that's why it says His Father. This is the low health sound. Stingle's Father is just gonna be mocking us whenever this happens. And I guess I better make a check around here though. I wanna say there's some of those holes that you can fall into around here. No, for the big battle. I don't want to fight the moon. But yeah, this is gonna be a problem given that we only start with one heart. Maybe some of these other stones will have clues for us, I don't know. Crows that fly near the town walls are fond of musical instruments. What? Does that mean that they're gonna steal my ocarina if I go near them? That seems like a terrible thing, like that would break everything. What's in this chest? Money, okay, well, I guess we're gonna need money anyway. For all this stuff. checks that we're aiming for. I also didn't really remember that. This peninsula has... This peninsula of grass has a hole at the end. More money. And we're just gonna continue to be mocked by the friggin' the dad. I don't even know where some of these sound effects are from, to be honest with you. Maybe that's part of the beauty of this. I don't know if we can get anything from any of these trees rolling into these trees, except if we... Oh, there's a hole here. I don't remember off the top where all the holes in Terminal Field are gonna be, so... Could be a problem. Maybe that's the one that's just like the secret that you scrub head out of, and Christ. Get rid of the hair photo. I don't know what music this is. It's gonna be one of those remixes that's made specifically for this version. This one sounds like it's extremely vaguely familiar. Yeah, I can't place it right off the bat. Yeah, I've definitely heard this. I just have no idea what it is off the top. It'll be bothering me too. Well, I mean, maybe I can find it by looking at the music files that are included with the randomizer downloads. So I'm pretty sure that one of these things has a thing you can climb up. Actually, many of them do, but I think one of these has a hole on the top. Wait, what? We got a blue potion. How did I get that? Did I get a bottle with blue potion? I'm picking up the blue rupee. I feel like I'm just gonna continue to be confused by the check stuff works so far. I guess something else that I can do is... Oh, hold on. I don't have the Song of Healing, do I? No. I'm guessing that I also can't get the Song of Healing just by going right back into the clock tower. Unless I can't. I guess I didn't try that, so... It's probably not out of the question or anything. Okay, I was gonna say we can easily get Camaro's Mask. That's a very early game thing, but that might not be possible. We don't have the Song of Healing. Okay, green rupee. I feel like some of this stuff was randomized, I don't know. Oh, the rupee chest contents, because I don't know if that's usually supposed to be a green rupee. Well, let's see. I feel like I don't necessarily have any better idea where to look right now for stuff, so... Oh, yeah, we got the blue potion. Let me check real quick if that actually means that we get a bottle. We did not get a bottle now. So we can't actually... Don't even get to keep that unless we have a bottle. The fuck? Oh, that's this guy's sound effect. I was like, is that the music? No. Like, where the fuck did we hear the thing? Like that part of the music before, if it was there all along. Hey, guess what? Okay, so he won't give me anything. That's strange. Maybe he won't give me anything until after I reset time once, that's the thing. I don't think that it's probably not gonna be a good idea to go up to the clock tower anyway if you don't have any projectile weapons that you can sculpt it with. To like get the normal ocarina drop. I'm pretty sure there's also nothing down here unless the whole structure of this area has been completely fucked with, so maybe there's like a gossip stone or something, but nah. That's one of the things that's way too much of a... We've already I've kept up with it. Kept a mental note of it, I should say. Okay, so... I think we're gonna have to buy some shit. Let's see if the trading post is open. If it's like 9 PM, then no, it's not open, because it's like doing the changing of the guard. What about the bomb shop? That should be open. We have some money now, so maybe we can find some useful stuff in here. We can buy more money, or we can buy the bomb bag. It's worth 1 rupee. You can fucking burn up your money. Just probably buy the bomb bag, but we also can't save the old lady because we don't have any means of inflicting damage right now, so it's gonna be a non-thing. Back in 1 hour. Well, no, it's more like back in 10 minutes. It's probably gonna be 10 PM. Oh jeez. Well, this guy has a couple's mask and some 10 rupees. 30 rupees against 7 people's hearts. Which is a nice description. And a giant wallet. Okay, well, we want this stuff for sure. Can I exchange less than 20 rupees for a red rupee? Yes, I can. Can I buy more of that? Yeah. Okay, well, no, I guess not. Never mind. Can I buy this for 1 rupee? No, that's a net loss. Well, let's buy both of these things. Okay, I got a giant's wallet, and we got a... That's gonna be the only useful stuff that I'm gonna be able to get from here. A giant's wallet and the couple's mask. You know what else are... What about the... Cremia's carriage. I got nothing to sell. Yeah, what is the price? I'm not gonna sell you that if you know. I don't even have a bottle, so I can't do shit. Listen to this very homely country music that we got in the freaking dodgy dance shop. Shit, I don't really know what else I can do. I guess I can look for more money and buy the bomb bag at least. I think if I go to the north, yeah. I can do more stuff. I can also, I guess, get money and put it in the bank. And get the rewards from doing that, but I will need like 200, 500 and 1000, so it will definitely be a while before I was able to get that, just from the means that I'm able to get money through right now. It's like Shenmue. You don't get any fucking money at the start of that game, and you pretty much can't farm money at any point in that game unless you use certain tricks. Okay, let's do this. Oh god. This is an actual song that I'm able to play in this version though. Okay, fuck it, does nothing. Oh, this is actually a really good source of money. That's gotta be like a product of the randomizer though. It's never that good in vanilla. There we go. And you, the woman at the inn, is known for being careless and frequently makes guests. I don't know if those clues are related to the randomizer anymore. Well, I mean, I didn't get hit by that. I thought that had hit me and that would like fuck me up, but I guess not. But yeah, we can definitely use more of that. I think one of the... I don't know, remember if there's multiple holes in the snow area, but... You know, one of them leads to a fight with the dongos, which we literally can't win because we can't attack at all, so... Let's go down the hole just so we can come back up here and see if the music thing is recharged as it has. Okay, it could be a good source of money grinding, I guess, to be able to get more stuff. Okay. Oh god, no. It's gonna be a problem. Okay. Up is the final note. No, no. There we go. Hey, give me more. What the fuck is this? Gold dust. A bottle of gold dust. Oh my god. I'm gonna be able to get more random shit from the... What the hell? I feel like I probably am gonna have to maybe re-render this with better settings, because this is like an actual factorized thing. It would also not be a great idea to farm this at night in our current state, given that we fucking can't defend ourselves, or even we don't even have a shield or anything. And we're being pelted by all these dudes that throw projectiles, so I'm sure that the enemies in this area during the daytime are the bongos. Oh, sun's shining again, hold on. This one is at least easy too. Well, we might be about to die. Can't move in time, yep. Literally fucking dead man walking there. Did I lose my money? Okay, no I didn't. Okay, so I can just keep doing this regardless. It doesn't matter all that much. It's just gonna be more annoying. I keep dying. Okay, oh shit, I have no idea. Down A, left, A, down, left, left. I don't know what song that is. I think that was supposed to be anything specific, to be honest with you. Right, we got plenty of money, let's get like... We can get like more than 200 so I can get at least the first bank reward. Also one chest on top of the clock town, the north? No, the east clock town. One of the gallery game houses. I definitely can get that. I mean, if I understood correctly, the settings that one shouldn't be randomized. Okay, left, right, A, left, right, down. Is that Nocturne of Shadow? Yes, it is. Okay. This has a fucking full hard control. What the fuck does this have so many of these things? I'm gonna have to figure out exactly which fucking setting caused that to be possible, because I definitely was not expecting that. But hey, at least we're not gonna die as quickly anymore. Left, right. No, up, left, A. Down, A, left. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, that's a sound that would when we pick up one of those hearts. I was like, what the fuck is that sound coming from? I guess this will be okay. So with this money we can do more stuff in block time, including after I get another thing, which I think I should be able to get now. Be able to get the first bank reward. And maybe probably buy the bomb bag. I think we're gonna want the bomb bag right now, so we don't have the fucking sword or anything like that, any of the swords, but we do have the bow, and we're gonna have bombs in just a second. I think that Goron might have something stuck in his throat. Okay, let's do this the intended way without glitching through it with the bunny hood. Oh yeah, we can also get a free mask from Guru Guru in Clocktown at night. I forgot about that. Let's do that check. I mean, I think I will stick with this seed simply because it generates a spoiler log thing and a tracker, so I can just keep track of that. I guess I'm gonna try to operate without that stuff. Okay, hold on, I don't want to go here yet. We'll be coming here in just a moment, but first I do want to come over here to the laundry pool so that I can see what I get for free from Guru Guru. Oh god, he's playing the Mario 64, which is casual theme. You gonna speed up? I think he does speed up, yeah. What does he give me? 1 rupee. Okay, why the fuck do so many of these characters keep giving me 1 rupee? Is it because that stuff got mixed into, like... Hold on a moment, let me pause. I think I still have the window open. I can look at the item list. This intrigues me. Like, how many different things can green rupees be mixed into? What does this say? Random freestanding item system. Oh my god. I feel like I need to... There needs to be like a better thing. Better reference document. Okay, yeah. Oh god, I just realized there is literally one that I didn't check. Oh well, hold on. There is just one thing that I'm gonna look at in this before I go back to the game. There's just one thing I need to confirm. And this might change in the future. This might, I might deeply regret what I've done for this seed, but the one thing that I need to confirm is the archery. Okay, yeah, town archery piece of heart is not randomized. That's getting, that's staying there. That's staying right there. Swordsman's cool. No, that's fine. Town archery piece of heart. There's also a town archery quiver. These are all pieces of heart, okay. Where's the swamp archery one? Shouldn't it have been here? Just want to make sure that that one's still not randomized. Okay, yeah. Town archery and swamp archery pieces of heart are not randomized. So. And I just want the quiver upgrades. To make sure that the quiver upgrades that are also tied to those are not randomized. And if I can confirm these two things, I will be satisfied. 10 arrows, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Definitely some stuff that's very, very questionable that I feel like I should have randomized, but I still feel compelled to, you know, keep going simply because of the... I guess I can check this in the spoiler log and have that be easier. Fun. Because this is just bizarre what I'm looking at in the random window, which I should have looked at before. That's on me, I guess, not clicking this one button, but even so, it's like, come on, okay. Let's see, Swamp Archer 1. It's blue rupee. What? Swamp Archer 1 gives you blue rupee? Town Archery 1 gives you the Clocktown Stray Fairy. Well, I guess we're never getting that. Oh god, I might actually have to redo that because of that, because let me see what the Great Fairy in Clocktown gives you. Purple rupee, okay, never mind. It's not important. Okay, so I think that's saved. I don't understand though. I could have sworn that the fucking Town Archery, like both the Town Archery and the Swamp Archery stuffs had been completely excluded from the randomization pool, but I guess they weren't, even though I thought that would be covered under minigames. Wait, what? Main inventory is checked, even though I'm positive that I unchecked that. Oh, well, whatever. I'll have to make like a custom seed for this anyway later. To like tailor it to the best experience. That's not gonna make me want to die. Play around with this, but anyway, let's actually keep going. Or just a little bit longer, I think. Since it took me so long to just get this set up after being done with Grim Fandango, I think I'm just going to do this for, oh whoops, a little bit longer. Maybe until I'm forced to reset, which probably won't be very long. I'll give you 200 rupees, yeah. You're gonna give me something in return, surely. It's 1 rupee, oh. This is a fucking terrible joke. But yeah, let's go to the bomb shop and get bomb bag. I have no fucking clue where most of this stuff is gonna be, considering that I guess freestanding items covers a lot more ground than I thought they were going to. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Might be able to buy the, like, whatever replaces the special bomb bag on the third day, but... God, I don't know what to do now, honestly. I might have to actually get to the end of the first cycle before I can do anything, assuming that that's gonna let me get more shit from the Happy Mask salesman, but I'm just trying to go through stuff in my head right now. Are there any freestanding items in the... I think there is, actually, at least one. Let's go to the road to the swamp. I think that there's something there that is technically a freestanding item. That's a piece of heart that's on top of the tree. And if I had known that the freestanding item stuff would be... I mean, I said this already, but it's just kind of bizarre how much that ends up covering. There's also whatever's on top of that chest. I don't remember how, that chest on top of that thing. I don't remember how to get on top of this. Then we have to use that magic bean. But surely there's another way we can get up there, like with the hookshot or something. Even before the hookshot is inside that chest, though. Logic like this, I would not put it past the realm of possibility. Look at those very sharp conic fountains. Or pyramidal fountains, I guess. Ones that looked like they should be impaling the giant's foot in that cutscene near the end of the game. Yeah, we can also buy shit from Tingle now, I think. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I can kill these jerks now since we have a... Fuck. Overload, fuck. I just want to kill the bad bats actually in the way there. But this guy also got in the way. This is exactly why I don't want to do the shooting gallery minigames, because it sucks. Oh wow, which one would be first price? Well, I'm not going back up there if that's literally the only thing that's there. Guess I might as well try to buy stuff from Tingle. Let's see what any of it is gonna be. We know where to file money right now. Oh, we can just roll through these things and break them. I forgot about that, because you never have to fucking do that in vanilla. Well, we're right next to this Tingle, so might as well just see what he has. Don't know if I can get more arrows easily, so I guess I better be judicious with what I have. Green rupee, blue rupee, wow. Why is every single goddamn thing that I find gotta be a green or blue rupee? Where am I gonna be able to find those? Like what they replaced, that's what I would want to know. It's kind of ridiculous. I just actually have to reset the seat because I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Around at all the town, stop putting this kind of be. Yeah, those hints just seem like they're to do with vanilla. It doesn't seem like they're to do with the randomizer. I know there's nothing here. Destroy this spawn plant and get more money and more heart recovery stuff. I don't remember if there's anything else I would look for in the swamp. I can get to the mountains right now because I have the bow, but... the same thing goes there. We'll go back to the town, I guess. I mean, let me think about it too. Is there anything that I could get from the swamp? Yeah, there are definitely some freestanding rupees there, and I feel like I'm morbidly curious enough that I want to look into that briefly. But yeah, this is definitely... that's definitely not something that I took into account when I fucking... I'm making, I don't know, checklists of stuff that didn't get in the game. Which mentally, normally I am very good at, but... now when it comes to stuff like this... is this Mario Kart 64 fucking Toad's Turnpike? It's based on the baseline. Yes, yes it is. Good. This is an odd version of it, but what else can you expect? Okay, so if my memory serves, there should be some freestanding stuff and like in this area. So let's see if anything is gonna be worth my while. Can't even get on top of this thing because it's too high. Don't have the deck mask or anything. That looks like a blue rupee to me, which is like what I think would usually be there, so that makes me question the point of having that replaced. Hold on. Can I get on top of this thing and not be killed by the... no, I guess I can't. And not be killed by the big octo and also actually be able to make it. to light on top of something, but no, apparently the answer is no. Okay. So I can catch a glimpse of that stuff, but we can't actually grab it. That kind of stinks. I mean, the stuff that we get from the arena stuff on the wall, the freestanding either, is it? The more I think about this, the more I become convinced that I'm gonna have to start over. Start over this thing that I've been doing for, I'm pretty sure, less than an hour now, but well. Maybe if I'm gonna continue to do this on later in the week, it's probably a good thing to be aware of anyway. A thing to be aware of in general. In light of the fact that I no longer have any idea upon closer reflection what freestanding actually means. See if I can break some of the little grass clumps that usually have fairies and stuff near the owl statue. Oh, that still has a fairy. And a deku stick. Oh, yeah, that. I can technically use that as a replacement for the sword, but it's not gonna be very great. Oh shit. Well, we can get arrows from these bushes, so that's nice at least. Still can't use the sword though, or find the sword. I thought that maybe for all intents and purposes, based on what we've seen so far, the stuff that drops from these bushes could be considered freestanding, but no longer have any idea. Okay, so we can at least get the arrows back, that's good news. I'm also pretty sure we can't get anything else from the swamp area, and I guess I'll think about the mountain area while I'm making my way back. Gotta find out what else if we... Oh, this dude. Nothing, he drops nothing. Okay. So it's literally less than worse as it was in vanilla. I don't think there's anything in the swamp or in the mountain. Is there anything in the mountains that we can get to with what we have right now anyway? I don't think so, no. Like maybe the Lens of Truth. Maybe that, yeah. I guess we could do the Lens of Truth check. That might be good enough. Yeah, we'll try to kill this fucking dude. Yeah. It'll probably take a while if we just have regular ass arrows to do it with, but... it'll be worth it. We'll drop something incredible. Ah shit, that's the problem too. Oh shit, fuck, I didn't mean to do it. Whatever. So wait for him to come back. Where is he? It's a lot easier to do with better weapons, but... can't really learn that right now, fuck. Got hurt, but at least I didn't take her shit. It's nice. Oh, there we go. That takes like... oh, only quote-unquote takes like 15. Oh, hey! Oh, apparently this didn't get randomized either. We're like 200, right? So at least that's gonna be nice to have. Yeah, it's like 100. Now let me see. I don't think there's gonna be anything else here either. Ow. Can't get that without the Sora mask. I think we maybe remember that, and maybe just maybe there would be another one of the like wall partiture things on the ocean sand area with neighbors. I forgot how annoying they were, but maybe not. Or better be over in the snow area. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that I want to buy from the town with money, but, well, the swordsman's cool, but we don't have a sword, so we literally can't do it. It just occurred to me that we don't have that. I'll just do this more. Yes, at least for a little bit. That's the Nocturnal, it's the Requiem of Spirit, that's what it's called. I'm guessing we already got all the rewards from this thing though, based on the fact that it keeps dropping different stuff. I think we have the bomb bag, right? So we should be able to fight the Dongos now, yeah, and the acoustic and all this stuff. I have no idea, can you hurt the Dongos with arrows? Oh, you can, okay. Okay, yeah, so we can probably theoretically kill the Dongos down in the cave now, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass if we do it like this, but it should theoretically be possible. And there's something we can get from here. What was it? I was talking about it a while ago. It was, might as well just break that, so it's left up, so it's right here. It's, oh yeah, the fucking Lens of Truth. It's gonna be nighttime, so it doesn't matter what we do at this point. Yeah, we don't have to worry too much about that. I guess something else that we can look into is the tingle inventories for these areas. I should have checked them out in the middle road, I forgot about that. Well, we can only do it during the daytime anyway, so it's too late to do that now, so... I think actually we can do that only during the daytime for a number of the tingle, I think all the tingle. We should be able to get past here because we do have bombs. But that would also be a check, but it should be fine. Let's get them ready. I can do that. Using all the wrong buttons too, I just use a D-pad to navigate to the menu. You're supposed to use the C and R buttons, really, or just cycle through manually. Oh no, we're being taunted again. That's bad news. Cattle, please save us from this. You should be the only one allowed to taunt us. Oh, this music is actually from this game, but this is the wrong place for it. Jesus Christ, hold on. Well, there should be an owl set nearby, so there should be a fairy in one of these, so we can just grab that. Yeah, please, please. No? Oh, there we go. I guess that must just be like the healing noise. Okay, I think there's anything else that we can get from... I'm just exploring right now. Okay, that's the way to snow him. That's the wrong way. I have to go behind the house to get to the Goron Village place where the Lens of Truth thing is. I think we probably should also be able to get all the way up to Darmani's tomb, yeah. If we are able to get the Lens of Truth, but that's probably not what's going to be in the actual place where the Lens of Truth should be. That would be very unusual, actually. No, never mind, I thought Tingle wouldn't be here at night, but I guess he is. Let's also check the inventory for him as long as we're here. Let's shoot him down from all the way over here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get harassed by wolfos as long as we're... As we're on these platforms. Yep. Is that the noise they make? I like the cool Meyankotaki noises. Oh shit, fuck. I'm looking at what I just lost money. Let's try that again. Piece of heart, okay, this one would actually be worth it. Thank you. I guess I might as well take make out of all this crap that I'm getting. Like the bottle of gold dust from... I think we got that from the wall stuff, didn't we? Wall rupees. Snow head tingle, I guess. We got some stuff from the wall rupee stuff in the snowhead part of Clocktown, the field outside Clocktown. That's about it. Don't need to keep too close track of that. And I'm pretty sure that out of all of the business crops in the game, the one in the... Like, the only one that will sell me something when I'm, Hey, Al. it's MER64 file select. Well, but stone statues have not been of help because I don't have the song to use them or the sword to activate them, so... it occurs to me that we're also gonna need some... I hope that it's possible for me to open this. Hold on, I'm gonna make some insurance because I have no idea if this is gonna help me or not. But given that the item inside this place will very probably not be the Lens of Truth, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it back for one thing. I'm pretty sure I had this exact same problem last time I did this. And even if it is, there's a couple of other chests in here that I don't think I'm going to be able to open if it's not there. Yep, that was a waste of time. And there's also some fucking sculpture less. Remember that much. There it is. Oh, we can actually target the invisible enemy, which is nice, but we can also get some chests. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can open them. Do any of these have anything worthwhile? No, not really. Just more money. I don't remember if there are any more chests in here. It's gonna bother me. Doesn't seem to be the case based on the surveillance that I'm conducting. Come on, I'm trying to roll through them, but I guess it's not working. Nope. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back, so given that we didn't really find anything worthwhile in there, I think I'm just gonna fucking load states. That's why I did that. And now it's time for us to get all the way back out of here, since I guess we didn't find anything of use in here. So what do I have left to examine before just ending the cycle, which will happen real soon, I expect. We could go into the shop in the city here and see if there's anything worth buying there. I guess that's an option. That might be worth a try at least. I'm sure we can get in there even if we're not a Goron, just by asking for help from the guy. Up here, who should exist, but I'm not finding him. Where the fuck is he? Should be a Goron over here, I thought. Up here opens the door for you if you're not a Goron. Am I crazy? I opened the door by myself, or does he just not show up at night or something? I guess I'm gonna look around a little bit more. A little bit farther, because I might be misremembering exactly where he turns up. He's not all the way over here, surely that would make sense. It would make even less sense, I guess I could say. If I can't find him, he's just gonna leave. Doesn't matter. Maybe he just doesn't show up if it's the first cycle or something like that. That would be kind of bizarre. Yeah, it's just kind of a little too bizarre for me at this point. Very well end up redoing the seed. Better, more careful choices. Might as well see this one initial cycle through to the end. It'll happen real soon anyway. Okay, now that I've figured that that doesn't work. Just want to keep this file at least. I will keep this generated seed around in case I ever feel like extremely adventurous, but I feel like that's a very... oh goodness, a very unlikely thing to happen. Probably wouldn't be something that I stream anyway. But unless I it's some kind of special thing. Unless I get some kind of glamour, which seems like a very unlikely thing in and of itself. All dust, yada 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 yada, this is all. This is all stuff that makes sense, pretty much only in vanilla. I guess I can sell off the fucking gold dust in the curiosity shop. That thing says it's true. Guess I obviously can't use it for its intended purpose. Let's do another one of these and get right back into town. I guess when we get to the hearts, that means that the important items that I could have gotten from this are already gotten and we can't get them a second time. At least not in the same cycle. I mean, I would hope that you were able to get the gold dust again, given that literally can't use it at all right now. It's actually kind of fitting. This is actually the friggin' second day Clocktown music. And, well, the only weird thing, obviously, is that it's not supposed to play during nighttime, but... Let's see. Sell this crap off, I suppose. Get more money. I guess we can also get the bags to... what's it called? To, yeah, we have the fucking couples mask, I forgot about that. We can trigger the event from that. We can get the 500 rupee reward from the bank. Oh, what the fuck? Really? This is randomized too. That's very not good. I think this is like the final straw. As you don't tell me that, yes, I am definitely randomizing this because, or redoing this scene because this is just ridiculous. It multiplies the number of arbitrary shit that you can get by a factor of a lot. Well, let's see if it works. If it works. No, don't keep the picture. I mean, can you take a... Does it say take a picture of the bank or no? I guess there's only a couple of things that makes a difference what's in the picture. But hey, we can do more checks in the bank with this, I guess. On the swamp, I mean, not in the bank. If we get 3 more rupees, we can actually get the 500 reward from the bank. But yeah, at this point, I think the seed is dead. It has way too many things for me to account for now. In light of the fact that I just got the fucking pickle box from that. So, we're gonna get another fucking 5 rupees. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna delete this, I'm gonna keep this, but... It's gonna be some... bizarro shit that gets me to ever come back to this. I can't go into the bar, I expect to. It still works the same way. Is there anything at all that I can do at night that I've already done? Just a curiosity shop. It's the only thing remaining there. I couldn't go into the shop at Goron Shrine because I couldn't find a dude that's supposed to open the door for you. I don't think there's any more shops or anything in the town or nearby. I guess there's the Milk Road check, and there's the Clocktown. Let's go to the Milk Road, I guess. It's gonna be the final thing that I do. Before I neglect to leave the town. Well, given that you already have the ocarina at the beginning, I don't know if you can get any additional items from Skull Kid if you go to the clock tower early. But yeah, let's go to Milk Road and let's go to... the place where Tingle shows up in Milk Road. Oh fuck, it didn't actually mean to fall there, but whatever. Get it. I guess this is where we can... Oh yeah, we can also kill the P-Hat here. And have that be a check. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Oh. Have to attack it first. Ow. Didn't help. So you can wake up... from being hit once, or no? Oh no, this one just, never mind. I forgot about that. Oh shit, fuck, come on. I don't want to be murdered, that means that I'm gonna be too far away to hit that thing. There, okay. Actually doesn't take a lot of arrows to kill that thing. I obviously would have no idea, because I never would have tried killing this fucking thing with arrows, but... I guess it makes some kind of sense. It wasn't even a fucking difference. I think that was supposed to be a piece of heart or something, actually. I guess it was randomized. It was made something worse. Well, I was pretty much expecting this to be a 20 rupee chest cave anyway, so I guess that's recursively made it through. Okay, let's see what the fuck Tingle has in the Milk Road, and I don't think there's anything we can do in the branch if we go there now, so... let's not bother. Blah blah, yeah. Look how green I am, I'm a fairy. Rupee recovery heart, wow. Wait. Maybe never mind. I was gonna say wait, because I thought that... I thought something. What did I think? I thought that maybe the inventory between this version of Tingle and the one in the mountain would somehow be shared, but no, I think the slot for that was technically different, so I must assume that it's not shared. I guess I'm gonna confirm it again with the Tingle in Clocktown, which I'm going back to right now. You can also try to get the stuff that would have gone in through the grating in the laundry pool. And honestly, probably once that's done, I guess there's still a scene in the mayor's office, so we can figure out what that's about. Oh, the final day theme for Clocktown is Deku Palace. Now, very interesting. Hey. There should be some crap in the water here. Oh, did it? Can you only get it during the second day? Did you actually miss an opportunity? I think I might have. Looks like it's only. Oh no. It's not only money, it actually has the fucking Great Fairy mask. Oh, that'll show me. And there's also an empty bottle. I thought for sure that you could definitely get it any time during the final day, but I guess not. Oh well, it's definitely there. That's definitely not something that I'll have to deal with whenever I re-render the scene, because fucking freestanding item is like, white. Okay, so what else did I want to check? The laundry pool stuff. I want to see what we can buy from Tingle in the North Clocktown, but we'll do that after we drop by the mayor's office. Let's break these things and get a couple of extra cash. Things maybe, if they spawn cash, any of them do? No, apparently they no longer do. Let's go into the mayor's office. Wait, is this way open? No, it's not. So. There's a secretary left, but I'm guessing this guy's still here. Yeah. What music is this? Certainly doesn't seem like anything recognizable right off the bat. Nope. No idea. Thanks. Every single time I feel like I die inside. I need to remove that for sure. I guess now that I have the bow, I can also do the... Like, stuff is happening, right? I'm actually able to get more checks as I do more of this, but even so, it doesn't feel... It feels like it's too much. Magic bean. Oh, we can buy magic beans from him. I guess I'll buy one. Just to have it in my inventory, so I can have the magic beans check. Like I said, not that it's really gonna matter since I'm probably abandoning the seed. I guess one thing that I might end up doing with it is just fucking cheat my way through it so I can buy a little bit of magic beans from him. I'm happy that wasn't very expensive, given that I do want to still get the bank reward. And I need at least 300 for that, so... Or at least take a look at what the fuck the bank reward is. But once that's done, I guess I'm just gonna skip to the final day and the final night and just wait for midnight. Oh, okay. I don't think that we're gonna be able to get the reward from this in the mask is interesting. On the final day though, but might as well give it a try. So let me check the title screen or the menu thing, because we should have at least a Song of Time, right? Which means that we also have, yeah, the Song of Double Time and the Song of Time. Let's just go to nighttime. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I want to check on the third day in the morning anyway. There's one thing that we can check, and that's see if we can buy anything from the curiosity shop on the third day, because since we didn't stop the thief, that's when and like something should be put up for sale on the final night. There was something else, something that I actually might have wanted to check during the daytime, but no. Yeah, just bombs and arrows, so we can do like the Honey and Darling shop. Let's have to check that's definitely doable now. And we can get the bomb bag back now, because we have at least arrows. But I'm pretty sure that if we use the arrows, we have to hit like the guy directly and not the bag, or else everything blows up. What else? Anything else that's technically open to us right now with the state that we're currently in? Yeah, there's stuff from the swamp that you can get from the showing pictures to the picture contest guy. You can get that. You can get a blue potion from a place, or you can probably save Coom and Coma, whatever, get the reward from that. And get to the Baker Palace area, I think. Not that that's likely to do a whole lot, given that you don't have you're not gonna have the Deku Mask when you get there. Yeah, right now. I'll look at the fucking checks for this later. Like, what about, killing a little bit of extra time with looking at the checks for that while I'm waiting for the clock to go by. Oh, goodness me. No. I'll just do that later. What else is there? Maybe we can get into the... I guess we can try to do right quick. It shouldn't take a lot of time to check on this. And we can get into the stockpiling again. And I think that if you don't do anything in the Angela Cafe questline, the people there should just not be there anymore. I think the staff room is going to be unlocked. And there should be a chest in there. Let's see. So I'll just try to find out if there's anything there. I can't help out the fucking hand in the toilet either, because we don't have any paper items that we can exchange. We haven't found any of those. Yeah, what's in this chest? There's gonna be the money, it probably is just gonna be... Yes, this is one of the few things that I was able to make sure wasn't randomized. It's pretty ironic, I feel like I showed up I should have randomized the fucking 20 rupee chests. But like randomizing that would have been better than whatever the fuck I actually did. Alright, we're gonna just have this money in hand because the curiosity shop's about to open again and they should have something to sell and it might be an actual thing. That's not just a complete waste, but that's why I'm not holding my breath. I wouldn't be surprised if they said like, hey, come in and pay 200 rupees for 5 rupee blue rupee. That would definitely be unsurprising. Oh, do they actually have the regular big bomb bag? Yeah. Yeah, check them out. It's for 100 rupees and it's... Are you sure that's... hold on. I mean, I guess I'll buy it. We have preventable downgrades anyway, so... Yeah, I guess we have 30 bombs now, and we don't have the... Well, we can't do the camera's mask check in this timeline because we didn't get it until the final day, and their sisters don't show up on the final day. But I guess that's another check that we can technically do at this point. So at least that wasn't a complete waste of time. We could also save some money and get the bank up final reward, which is 1,000, but... certainly not doing that now. I'm just gonna stay right here and fucking wait for the world to end so I can see if there's anything I can get from the Skull Kid encounter on the first cycle. And I guess one more thing that I tentatively want to check is if there's anything that will be given to me by the Heavy Mask salesman on the second cycle. I want to figure out if that's how that check works, because if it does, then that technically would be useful information for a redone attempt at this. So that would be good. Just a little bit longer. Let me get some water. I feel like I barely drank any water tonight. It's probably a good thing that I had a quick snack just before starting too, since I just I'm feeling hungry again already. I mean, I say already I've been streaming for like 4 hours. It's not surprising. Okay. Oh. Oh shit. Well, apparently we still can interact with these things until the animation ends. There we go. Okay. I guess we can't get shit from this guy, never mind. At least we were able to confirm it. I'm pretty sure that that cleft thing on the left, Soulfish, whatever the fuck. I don't remember. I think that is what it's called actually. But that thing isn't supposed to be that color. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, what I want to know is the clock is the same speed. Okay, that's a little disconcerting because I think that's not normal speed, and we don't get anything new from this guy, do we? Yeah, okay. I could have sworn that it was even like that's not normal speed of the clock, but. Goodness, I guess. Well, that's why you have the inverted song of time from the beginning. I guess you can also make use of that. Oh dear, that's gotta be right. We'll leave this off. And probably just put a cap on this seed for the time being. I can make a very quick recollection, or attempt at a recollection to try and figure out all the stuff that I got during that seed if I ever go back to it. And probably just end up abusing the hell out of the cheat sheet so that I can avoid giving myself a headache. But yeah, just gotta go ahead and cap things off now. I think I'll just end things off in a great fan person. There's not really any reason not to at this point. Give someone a quick host. Maybe give Captain K a quick host after it's over, since might have just gone live like literally right now. No, not quite. Well, it's been around for a bit. But maybe we'll check it out. Doing some Monster Hunter Rise, but yeah. that has been the end of Grim Fandango, which was a nice game that I'm glad I was able to finish, bring me one step closer to my supreme knowledge of classic adventure games. And yes, I'll see if I can. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get my Chrono Cross save back, but I'll try to at least get my Arisha save back up to speed by the beginning of next week, so that I can pick that back up next week. So I also do want to get through that game. It's part of the reason why I decided to make it a stream game in the first place, and which the rest of this week will be more, well, yeah, more Dead Rising, because we started that before. Tomorrow and Saturday, not Saturday, Thursday, I don't know why I said Saturday. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like get through that game too quickly, so I just carry on normally. And assume that that's probably not necessarily gonna be the case, just for the rest of this week. But yeah, also on Wednesday, I guess I'm gonna try to start a new seed of Majora's Mask Randomizer, when we actually choose the logic a little bit more carefully. But yeah. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to actually do a co-op stream on the weekend. I have no idea. Don't really have an estimate on that yet, but I suppose we'll find out in due time. But for now, what I will say is... you'll take it easy, I think. Everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you later.